I'm coming up just a little bit. Never enough, never want to quit. I'm feeling it the way it hits. It's elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me. I feel the rush every little bit. Never enough, never want to quit. I'm feeling it. This haziness is elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I Can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to. 'Cause we can run. And we can run. The stars they fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run?
Okay, we are live. Welcome.
Oh, hi.
Are
I
you guys
better
doing?
start
Hey.
talking McDonald's.
Stop talking shit.
About McDonald's, unless we get a sponsorship.
I was talking about the creepy dinner or creepy Happy Meal I got.
All right, well, let's leave it at that so I don't get in trouble, because
Yeah, that army of clown lawyers is terrifying.
yeah, well, what's more terrifying is
in their noses. It's terrifying.
my sponsor is just through the wall from me here, and she'll Kool-Aid man right through it and kick my ass. All right. So before we get started here, let me go over some announcements and business and stuff. So let's see. Yesterday was our first day of using webcam. I think it went okay. Like we got it to work, so that's a good step, right?
Start.
So hey, chat, if you guys have any suggestions or things that you'd like to see changed or altered or whatever on our screen format or anything like that, speak up. As long as it's not something crazy, see what we can do to accommodate. We are still working on getting all of the other players on cam. Sam, you sent me a message and said that you've got it, but you don't have a stand or something like that.
Yeah, I need I have a large monitor, so the cam has like
I have a large
super
monitor.
basic.
Look at me.
I have a large monitor, among other things. Hey, it's huge. I have the biggest monitor on the block. Everyone says I have the largest monitor. But in any case, I need like a clamp that will fit on top of the monitor for the cam. So
okay,
yeah.
I got a pretty inexpensive, just little boom thing through a certain online store service that is
Shall not be named.
That's kind of like a large jungle in South America, you know.
My understanding is it's like either the largest or second largest virtual distributor in the world.
Yeah. Roz, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what else. So what about the rest of you guys? Any progress on that?
Still playing catch up on bills.
Yeah, I have a barely adequate camera, but I don't know if I want to inflict my face on you.
Shit, I did it.
My laptop has a built-in webcam, so I can't promise any brilliant quality, but like I have no real issue with using it.
Yeah, Shrimp, you're absolutely right. I thought that I had that set up. I thought that you and I had that set up. So let's that happen after you.
Also, we're going to go through a different server to provide the images so that it doesn't just use our Discord images. I haven't done anything like that.
Yeah. Well, so my thought is there's a service that you guys you'll pipe your cam image into that, and then I pull it from there and set it up, on the desktop here. So we'll play with it around. Like, first of all, let's get, everyone who is going to go on camera, let's get your cameras up and running and all that, and then we'll I'll show you guys how to pipe all that stuff in from there.
See if I look horrifying yet today.
The princess has her camera. She just hasn't gone and set it up yet. Kind of.
The princess was napping all day.
Yeah.
Prod, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Like, 10 minutes till the stream, I'm like, so like an hour to the stream, I'm like, okay, so the stream's in an hour, and then like, all right, stream's in half an hour. Hey, so the stream's in like 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
I made it.
My system can't handle running this many images at once.
Yeah. Shrimp, no,
it's a Surface tablet. It's weak.
Shrimp, that is not green screen. That is an actual bookshelf that we had installed over the week. Cost, many thousands of dollars. Yeah, no, it's just a canvas. All right, let's see. What other junk do we have? My apologies to everyone for the cancellation of Friday session. We had players with real life going on again, as usual. But they promised me that they will be here next week. Right? Mercy Syndicate, you guys are going to be here Friday, everyone? Yes? Okay, great. Let's see. So, anyways, last night we had Fated Chosen. That went well. The Karen dumpster fire was pretty funny. I did put highlights up on YouTube and on Twitch for that. It's like a little 16-minute segment. Check it out. It's pretty funny. Speaking of which, you can find us, the podcast, at the following locations. Twitter, follow us at _paw_cast. Find us on YouTube at the podcast. Here on Twitch at the podcast. And you can also send us emails, including your crazy crayon drawings and whatnot, hate messages, death threats, whatever, to the podcast and the number 20 at gmail.com. Again, that's the podcast number 20, the podcast 20 at gmail.com.
I need to remember to do that.
Let's see. Oh, so I mentioned this last night, but I think it bears saying again. So we are like 20 away from opening up viewer points, and I think it would be super fun to add some viewer point options for you guys who are watching, where you can spend viewer points to, say, make the GM re-roll, or something along those lines. Let you guys interact with our game. Sam comes in and rolls that critical 20, and you guys spend some viewer points, and you're like, no, take it away from me.
I am somewhat less of a fan of this now.
I'm not super enthused by that kind of idea.
Can we maybe explore like virtual hats or something instead?
All right, fine. Then we'll limit viewer points to just fucking the GM over. There.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
I'm okay with that.
All right, fine. Let's see. So yeah, tell all of your friends about us. Send your referrals. That I think we only need 20 or something like that. I don't know. I can't count. But hey, speaking of math, here is Paw for some fatherly advice. Hold on.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Now remember, kids, do not use sharpened Budweiser bottles on anyone's neck without further approval from an adult prior to the event.
All right, sorry, I had to get the ferret on my head. The princess says that this is a ferret, a dead ferret. It's not a damn ferret, princess. This is a raccoon. 100% authentic raccoon. All right, so
It's not. There's no way.
oh yeah. 100%.
Did you find that raccoon at the side of the road?
I'm not going to tell you where I found this thing, but I skinned it and threw it on my head, and we're wearing it today. Damn it! All right, so here's the thing. I was thinking about like what other fatherly advice I could give, and I thought, kids these days is dumb as shit, right? Like they probably don't even have a pa like me to help them do their homework and stuff. So I thought I'd do a little segment to help the youngins with their arithmetics. So started doing a little bit of studying. The first thing that I found out is that, when I was studying up on this, is that, kids these days are being taught something called Common Core. So I looked that up, and oh shoot, where'd I put that picture? Hang on. I looked it up and I found a picture of Common Core.
We talked about the kind of corn that grows in a field and occasionally gets popped at a movie theater.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of. Here, I'll just show that real fast. There you go. So there's a picture. Sorry, players, you can't see this, but it's basically a picture of corn. So we found the Common Core, And then I started doing some more research, and the first thing that popped up was an article on maize. I was thinking, like, well, what the hell does like maize have to do with your numbers and stuff? And then I figured it out. So common corn is so confusing that it's like a maze. So now I get it. But anyways, Pa's not going to use common corn for your numbers today. We're going to go old school. So let's talk about adding and subtracting. That right there is the shit that you're going to be using, most commonly in life. So let's do like some arithmetic problems here. All right, chat, you guys should be able to see this. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is doing some adding numbers up. So let's Roz, give me an easy little addition problem to show the youngins here.
76 plus 13.
76 plus 13. All right, chat. So this is the way I learned it back in is you take the 6 plus the 3, that's 9. And then you take this 7 plus the 1, and that's 8. So 89 is our answer. All right. That one was pretty hard. Wasn't too difficult though. All right, Chris. Let's move on to subtractions now. So give me a subtraction problem to help the youngins out here with their homework.
45 minus 13. I don't know.
45 minus 13. All right, youngins. So the way that we do this is we've got 5 here, we got 3, so we take 3 from 5, and that leaves 2. And then you take 1 from the 4, that leaves 3. So our answer is 32. None of this common corn shit where you're drawing like a corn. You got like little ear husk things and like rows of stuff. I bet some people thought I was going to start trying to draw dicks or something like that, but I wasn't going to do that. I'm not that crude. All right. So here, let's erase all that. Okay. Now, so that's your adding and your subtracting and stuff, right? But it gets harder from there. Let's move on to some harder stuff. That's a tasty beverage there. Okay. So I came across this other crap called algebra. I was like, what the hell is this shit? How would anyone be able to use that in real life? And I got to thinking about it. I was like, algebra is actually pretty useful. Sam, did you know that algebra is actually pretty useful in everyday life?
I categorically deny the existence of algebra as we know it.
Oh, no. Look, here, I'll show you guys, okay? So, here's our first problem, all right? Old Ben is enjoying his vacation in Las Vegas, okay? He's got 5 hookers in his room, but he only has 2 rolls of duct tape. So, assuming that the cops fuck up on Ben's Miranda rights, how big are Star's tits? Okay, this is a pretty hard one, but this is where we can use algebra, okay? So, the first thing that we got to do is we got to put a bunch of alphabet letters in the problem because algebra's got alphabet letters. So, we got hookers, so let's put an H in there. Then we got duct tape, so let's get a D. So we got 5 hookers. Oh Lord. Let's make this legible. We got 5 hookers. We've got
and each hooker requires how much duct tape from a roll of duct tape?
Well, we're gonna solve this problem, okay? And then we got 2 duct tapes, right? All right. So now, the next thing is that we know that Miranda starts with an M, and that's the 13th letter of the alphabet. So let's put a 13 in here. We got to use some parentheses too. So we go We got a 13 there, and then hang on, I got this shit. Okay, so now since they fucked up on the Miranda rights, we know that the duct tape's not admissible in court. So we subtract the 2 duct tapes, and that gives us 11. Okay, we're solving this shit already. This is algebra. Okay, now we got to subtract the 2 duct tapes from the 5 hookers. So now, and I remember they drew like some funny like lines like this shit, doing some stuff like that or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, so now we're at 3H because we've only got 3 hookers. All right. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna use our times tables, and we're gonna multiply this 11 times our 3 hookers. So hang on a second. So we're gonna go 11 times 3H, and that's going to give us 33. 33H. All right. You guys tracking here?
Yeah, you're up to 33 hookers.
Yeah.
Wait. I lost track. So we have 33 hookers and 2 duct tapes, but
Oh, they threw out the duct tape.
this doesn't tell me where the broken Budweiser bottle is.
Well, we're going to get to that.
All right.
All right. So now we know that K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. Wait a second. I think I done fucked this up here. We got 13 minus the 2 duct. No. We're right. Okay, so we're at 33H. Okay. Now, the last thing that we got to do here is we've got to solve for the letter part here. So we take the H and we divide that by the 2 D's, right? The 2 duct tapes. So H divided by 2 gives us D plus D, right? Because H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. D's the 4th letter of the alphabet. Are you guys fucking tracking here? Okay, H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. D's the 4th letter of the alphabet. If we're dividing H by 2, that gives us D plus D. All right? Now, the H gets canceled out because just because it doesn't make sense. So whenever you've got a letter in there that doesn't belong anymore, because like now we've got 2 D's, so one of the D's cancels out the H, but that D stands there. So the bottom line is our answer is 33 double D. Stars,
I feel
tits.
like we're back to where we started.
Stars, tits. Well, the problem was how big are stars, tits? Stars, tits are a 33 double D. That's how you do algebra.
All right. Math complete.
All right. Well, speaking of
I
problems,
didn't have problems like this when I was in school.
How much algae does it take to make one of those bras?
this is some real shit, guys. Okay, I told you, this is how we can use this in real life now. All right. So, anyways, let's get back to our brave adventurers as they try to figure out their own algebra problems and getting out of getting their asses kicked in this tomb. So let's play some Pathfinder. Okay. Oh, my head hurts now.
I feel like there should be like some school funding involved or something at this point.
Yeah.
When do we get our field trip, Teach?
Yeah.
Where are we going for our field trip, if I dare ask?
Well,
Well, you can't get hookers at Disneyland, so it can't be Disneyland.
how about Bada Bing?
I mean, I'm down.
Try anything once.
All right. Well, I'm just glad that I could help everybody out there. Okay. When we last left off, Sam, take it away.
All right. What has gone before? In our previous session, we were at a tavern, awaiting our contact, Norton Ballantyre. He had not yet appeared, and we were, scoping out the environment. A large feast was ordered to slake our hunger from the road and what have you. Eventually, Norden showed up, and he gave us the skinny on what was going on in this town. He gave us some details regarding Osirian's first age under Pharaoh Hekatep, known as the Sky Pharaoh, and went into detail about the construction of his pyramid tomb and the neighboring civilizations and the legendary flying cities, which, I mean, a pretty shocking level of magical capability that you don't see in this day and age. He further went on to explain that the Church of Nethys, known as the Sacrosanct Order of the Blue Feather, had stolen a number of items from the pharaoh, including his heart and his funerary mask, which contained 2 pieces of his soul. Let's see. There was a further history regarding, various orders, like, trying to achieve, or trying to retain or recapture the heart or the mask or what have you. And all of this eventually ended up with the Church of Pharasma returning to Wadi and establishing a new temple in 2953 AR. For the next 1700 years or so, people returned to rebuild the city. And during the time of that rebuilding is when the necropolis that features so prominently in its local industries and architecture arose. He went on to explain that the current government has a lottery system in place to open up tombs to adventurers to carefully explore and reclaim any lost ancient artifacts. The government wants to exploit the wealth therein, whereas the older sects of the priesthood in the city are not so thrilled with that. Let's see. After the meeting with Ballantyr, we went out to do some shopping. Hylia was finally able to acquire some deadlier short swords, and Cathbat acquired a number of minor sacks of holding, which will undoubtedly prove extremely useful in future endeavors. Our shopping exhausted for the day, we awoke the next day and we went to the Sunburst Market, where the opening ceremony was held to see who would win what in the lottery. Under an awning, the priests of Pharasma gathered next to 2 urns filled with wooden tokens. One token had the name of the various adventuring parties that were registered, and the other contained the names of the tombs. A group token would be pulled, and we'd be matched with a tomb token, and then they would be registered and assigned that tomb for exploitation. I'm not quite sure that's the right word, but we'll go with that.
Exploration, exploitation.
Exploration,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Reclaiming. In any case, we were given some simple basic rules. We were advised that while we were in the necropolis, that there was to be no infighting. We were reminded that the necropolis was a holy place, and that needless conflicts and banditry would not be accepted, and that criminals would be accursed. We were enjoined to remember that every slave's hut is a memorial. Every structure within the necropolis was a testament to the people who had lived and died in the city thousands of years ago. We were advised not to desecrate or vandalize any standing structures and tombs, but to preserve them as memorials as they were intended to be. There were exceptions made for the undead. We were told to be careful with those who were resting in their place, to treat them respectfully, but no such protections were granted to the undead or any other abominations that may lurk within the halls of the tombs inside the necropolis. With those admonishments ringing in our ears, we trooped off to our tomb, which was the tomb of Akhentepe, who was a minor pharaoh. We arrived at his tomb, which was sealed and blocked by sand. We entered into some digging. We dug out the doors and we began exploring the complex. We proceeded with caution, exploring as we went. As we were delving in the tomb, we stepped back into the antechamber, whereupon one of us discovered that 3 large scorpions had followed us into the tomb. And they proceeded to largely kick our asses. Fortunately, Iливara was able to reduce one of them to paste entirely with a well-struck blow, and the rest of us were able to pile onto the other 2 scorpones, as I will now refer to them evermore. Eventually, we overcame them, and the session ended with us fairly severely wounded but triumphant, and that is where we are now.
Yes. Yeah, let's see. Blaze, you've got 21 damage. You're sitting on 11 health points. Ilea is sitting on 15 health points. Everybody else is in decent shape. Cat Bad, you took a little scratch. 7.
Cat scratch fever.
Oh, actually, Elivara's taken 18 wounds.
I took a scratch for 20, not 7.
Oh, you're correct. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, actually, everyone is kind of jacked up now that I'm really looking at it.
Yep.
Okay.
I have work to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Sadie rubs her hands together and is like, let's do this.
Finally useful.
Vasadi, do you have the feat assurance?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, medicine. I cannot roll below a 21.
Well, yeah, I think if you take assurance, if you use assurance, you don't roll, you just get a 10. It's basically whatever your skill level is plus 10, which means I don't think you can critically succeed, but you can't critically fumble either.
Right.
So factor that into your reckoning.
Oh yeah, forgo rolling. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can do either or. That's not as very well.
Right. If you're
I
feeling
learned to read
spicy,
things.
by all means roll.
Well, I feel that 21s are good for us.
I would agree. 21's a pretty good roll.
Yeah. And then 2 levels, it'll be an automatic critical success.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Princess wanted to know if I, like, after the Saturday Scorpion episode, if I, like, purposely put scorpions into your guys' campaign. I was like, no, they were actually already there. That was already planned. That was not based upon the scorpion trying to fast line off of the ceiling light down onto the bed.
I mean, thematically, they're totally appropriate.
Yeah. All right. Vasadi, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna stick with the 21. I think dice don't like me generally.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 5 d8s, and so basically just start with the d8 for Iливara first. Okay, Iливara, you get 2 points of health back. Go again for Blaze.
I will be rolling low.
4 for Blaze. Roll for Hylia.
I mean, I'll take what I can get.
5 for Hylia. Roll for yourself. 3 for you.
Yeah.
And roll for Cat Bad.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Hey. All right. Well, at least one of us is completely healed.
Well, no.
Oh, no, right. He was 20 down. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah. So while Hylia is doing this,
Omega, welcome.
Investigate the scorpions. And I would also like to ask any of my fellow adventurers if any of them are trained in the arts of survival. I have a reason for this. Don't be shy.
Iливara,
Yes.
she actually is trained in that. And actually, so quick out of character thing, Iливara actually was not trained in survival to start with, and that's a skill that she picked up. And I'm going to treat that as, like, in character, like, she's been really, taking some time to learn more about these things, about foraging and scavenging, and just, like, kind of making the best use out of any resources that are available. So yeah, she is trained.
All reasonable. However, I do think I'm going to go with. Let's see. That was Vasadi. That was also trained in survival. Yes.
Correct.
He is
Oh
also
yeah, she's way better.
So
Mercenary, I never bothered.
right. The reason why I ask Vasadi is because I'm trying to determine where those scorpions came from. Did they just wander in off the street and enter the temple? Were they dropped off? Did someone like bring them here? Were they summoned? Was this the machinations of some ancient trap? This is what I'm trying to figure out. So survival is used for tracking. So I would like you to try and track where it was these scorpions originated from.
So after the first bout of healing, you want me to go out and follow their tracks, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be right there with you.
I don't want to
I'm not,
run into another one
shoving
by
you out the
myself.
door.
Well, wandering through the desert, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Also, I'm going to use one of my healing potions.
Okay.
After the tracking, I can do another round of healing. By the way, how much percentage did I lose of my kit there?
Oops, that didn't work. That used up 51%.
Thank God I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You went through a lot of gauze.
Yeah, people are actually kind of really hurt.
Not bad.
It's all good. So you want the survival check for that?
Yeah, make a
Tracking
survival roll.
Yes, please. There
20.
you go.
All right. So the wind has blown the sand around quite a bit. But how far do you want to track these things? These scorpion tracks basically lead outside the tomb entrance and kind of trail off into the sand
Okay.
down the street.
All right. Well, that does kind of answer my question. It sounds like they wandered in from the city. So, I wasn't sure if this was some random traditional faith, dropping critters to bedevil us or what. So
It doesn't appear. It appeared
yeah.
that they were natural scorpions
Just sheer bad luck.
rolling in. They saw an opportunity to take shelter and went in.
And there we were.
And there you were.
Scorpions the size of horses, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
they were cruising around town. Probably,
which
stayed up
leads
too late drinking, the night before.
which leads to my question for the rest of the group. Do we want to close this door behind us to keep anything else from wandering in?
Can you look around, make sure that we can open it back up first?
That's a good question, or rather a good idea. Because it sure would suck to seal ourselves in our own tomb, as it were. Is that doable? I mean,
So the doors swing outward,
okay.
and they're kind of at an incline or a slant.
Okay.
Leaning towards the interior, where you guys are standing. So basically, you'll be pulling these stone doors down.
And they'll kind of pivot shut on their own.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they're stone. They are pretty heavy. They're very heavy.
I mean, if all of us die except for one of us, and we don't have the strength to push our way out, I'm okay with it. We can live or die as a team.
I love how you're giving me all kinds of evil ideas. Stop tempting me.
I mean,
Don't remember that being in the contract.
Right.
I mean, yeah, but if I'm dead, you won't care, and if you're dead, I won't care. And we can. So
Based off of
it'll
our experience,
it'll work
not gonna
itself
be the
out.
sole survivor.
But dun.
But in either case, I'm personally for closing the door behind us.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, go ahead and close.
Okay.
All right.
And, prevent further scorpioning incursions. Yeah.
That's the hope.
So I won't make you roll for it, but basically you guys heave and hoe and pull the doors, and they slam close with a very loud, like rocky
Resounding
thud.
thump.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So the ceilings inside here are about 10 feet high. Everything is unlit, so basically, as you close those doors, it gets dark in here.
Well, fortunately, we have someone that can cast dancing lights and sustain it.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we have torches, and if need be, I could like cobble together some sun rods, and I think that sun rods are good for like 6 hours or something like that. Hang on, I can confirm that. Here we are. Formulas. Sun rod.
Just to refresh your memory, the room that you guys are standing in right now is rectangular. It is empty except for engravings and fixtures upon the walls. There's an immense stone wheel, which you guys have already rolled open. The air is stale, layer of dust and sand that covers the floor. All four walls bear sunk relief engravings and hieroglyphs, while small stone faces are fixed to the walls at shoulder height in each corner. And you guys put torches up in each of those, if you recall. And basically, you were able to determine that the faces were depictions of one of them you recognize as Pharasma. The other one you weren't quite sure, but by deduction, most likely was Anubis.
Okay. All right. Now we explored this area, and I believe that we've already searched it for traps and or secret doors and that sort of thing.
Yes.
So I believe, if I remember correctly, the next room opened up into some sort of shaft that sunk down into the earth below us, where it seems like someone had tied a rope which had been cut at one point.
Yes, it appeared that it had been cut or, had frayed. So basically, the rope is thoroughly rotted and it like crumbles in your hand. So it looks like it may have been cut, but it could have just,
Okay.
rotted
So,
apart.
so long ago, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. But if I remember, I think Vasadi dropped her balls down the shaft. Oh.
Yes.
And you guys were able to see that the shaft was about 60 feet down. Appears that there's like a floor, a chamber below.
Okay. Well, I have a length of rope, which I can start to uncoil. I'm assuming that the piton or metal spike or whatever it was that was used to anchor the previous rope is probably too corroded to rely on.
No.
Really?
I mean, it's certainly rusty, but this is very dry and arid, so not a lot of moisture in here to create a whole lot of like rust
Okay.
damage.
All
So
right.
it's certainly old. There's definitely rust on it, but it's pretty securely hammered into the stone still.
Okay. Then I will, clear off the rotted rope and substitute my own rope to
Hey, Outrageous, welcome to the party.
a means by which we can try to access the area below.
Okay.
We had a climbing kit amongst us at one point. I think I gave mine to another person.
Before we proceed, did we want to do any further healing?
Yeah, I actually have a question about that. Archives of Nethys says with treat wounds, I have where's medicine? Expert in it, and it says it's a 2d8 plus 10
Oh,
healing.
are you expert in it?
Yes,
Oh.
Ooh.
expert in
So
medicine.
I mean, so that's another D8 plus 10 for each of us, basically.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I thought that you were strength level. Yeah, no. So
Roll more dice.
yeah, start with Illivar. Roll a d8.
Add 10.
So
D plus 10?
14. Yeah, so
Yeah.
14 to you. Roll again.
Wait, so
Blaze?
D8 plus 10?
It's
Yeah.
Was that for the
actually
last time too? Or just for.
We're adding on to the last time. This
Right.
is the rest of.
So roll a D8 plus 10. Okay. And I get 14. Okay.
Yeah. So Blaze, you just picked up 17, which is the exact number of your wounds. Roll again for Hylia. 14. So you're healed up, Hylia. Roll for yourself, Asadi.
And Illivar definitely gives Vasadi like a thankful nod for patching her up.
Awesome. Okay, Vasadi, you're all healed up. Roll for Catbad. And Catbad's all healed up. Nice.
I
Okay.
like that. That's nice.
Yeah, no, Omega, dancing lights with disco music would definitely drive me mad.
Who wants to climb down first? I would advise that you may be required to defend yourself against whatever lurks below, while the rest of us climb to join you.
I'll go down.
Brave man or brave cat.
How long is your length of rope?
It is 50 feet, so we'll need to tie on like another extra bit of rope.
Okay.
Well, isn't it 50 feet down?
It's 65.
It's 65.
Oh, I wrote something wrong. Not bad. I'll give you my rope.
Okay. So we have essentially 65 feet of rope leading down, and then at the base of the rope, there's like a coil of rope that remains unused.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Catbad, you grab a hold of the rope and start to basically like swing your legs over the edge of the shaft. Now, one of the things that you notice as you're about to climb down is that the shaft is not so the opening of the hole is about 10 feet across. Okay, so it's like 10 by 10. As you swing your leg over the lip of this shaft, you realize that there's like a platform that you guys are all standing on. So in other words, it's not smooth wall in that 10 by 10 section. It actually opens back up. So this is basically like a ledge that you guys are
Right.
on.
So it's more like a bottle shape. There's like a narrow portion that sinks through, and then it like opens up underneath us.
Yes, but it's not
Okay.
even a bottle shape. It's an abrupt ledge. And make me a... Anyone have engineering?
What would that be based off of?
Intellect.
I mean, I'm not trained in engineering, but I can engineer the shit out of something.
Make me just an untrained intellect roll then.
Well, on a good day, I can engineer the shit out of something.
I'm confused. What are you rolling?
Basically knowledge roll
Intelligence.
to see if he can figure out why it's designed this way.
No idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
Catbad, you're kind of confused too.
Well,
Is this one of those things
You
where
know
like
nothing.
is this one of those things where like the floor is going to collapse underneath us? I'm like looking around, at the floor of this area that we're in. Like,
You're nothing is gives you any indication of that.
okay,
Let's see who hasn't. Lavara, you haven't rolled yet. You can be SMR.
Wait, what are we rolling intelligence?
Yeah.
yep, make an intelligence roll.
Illivar was an engineer, but she has done a lot of projects where she's worked on like construction sort of stuff. she hasn't built things, but she's helped, assemble them, like, haul things. Would that help at all, or just do an intellect roll?
What knowledge do you have? Do you have a specific
It's
knowledge?
labor lore.
Yeah, you
I
know
don't
what? I'll
I don't know if that would.
make
Yeah,
your
I
labor
would say
lore.
that's.
Yeah.
I would say like +1 or +2.
Wow.
Hey, Jesus
No, wait, that's
Christ!
not supposed to be +3. That's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be +5. So it's 11. So it's 16. I don't know why that got. I don't know where that. It shows as just +5.
So it should be a 21. Okay.
There we go. That's So that should have been a 16
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, a much better roll.
because it was an 11 of a roll.
Yeah.
Thing. So it's a 16.
Got it. 16 plus 5, so 21. Yeah, you take a look at this, and
No, 16 in total.
you rolled a
You
16
rolled a 16.
Oh, okay.
plus 5,
Oh,
21.
oh, we missed that. Okay.
Come on, Roz.
We do
I
basic
didn't
math
pay
here in
attention to the
addition
arithmetic
to
lesson.
algebra.
So,
We get the pins
though,
out.
though you're not, super knowledgeable about engineering or anything like that, you do recall reading like how the slaves, when they were building, tombs and stuff like this, that they used to try to make a lot of traps and things that would try to dissuade would-be robbers from coming in and trying to steal the treasures inside. You're looking at this and you're like, oh, I can see that this is designed to be a one-way deal. Like, so basically someone can climb down off of this, but they're not, unless they can like hoist themselves back up, they're not going to be able to climb back up out of here.
And of course, Illavar will naturally tell everyone that.
And Roz, I'm getting a bunch of feedback off of your mic. Just FYI, if you've got like speakers or something like that, it's your mic's picking it up. Okay. So yeah, so basically, it doesn't mean dropping down in here is going to trap you guys. It just means that you're not going to be able to like use the wall to climb back up. You're going to have to like literally hoist yourselves back up.
Right, with the rope that we have provided.
Hmm?
How about
Okay.
now?
Check. I'm not hearing anything now.
What about you're not hearing any issue?
Nope.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So that information
Right, Omega? Just go with it.
was the rope cut the first time? Like, assuming it was a trap or something that was designed to slice the rope. Like, I'm looking around on the walls for like, a blade that would like, sweep out or something.
Right. Yeah, you guys have thoroughly looked through. You're not seeing any sign of traps or
Okay.
anything like that.
All right. It's all very mysterious then. I just kind of shrug and I guess, wait my turn to climb down.
All right,
right.
I'll continue filming.
Okay, so make me athletics roll, please. That bad? Okay. So yeah, you're able to basically lower yourself down to the ground. I'm gonna go next.
I guess I'll go next.
That will assist by stabilizing the rope at the bottom.
Oh, thank you for the assist. I could use all the help I can get when it comes to things of an athletic nature. Okay, so climbing down.
Is there anything I need to do to actuate the assist?
No.
No.
Okay. Sam, you make it about third of the way down, and you lose your grip, and you
Oh no!
begin falling. Make me a reflex save.
Alrighty.
Zonos, what's happening, dog?
That on the okay, yeah, that's on the Ooh, really knocking it out of the park with those subpar rolls.
All right. But it's not terrible.
Okay.
I mean, you rolled a 2. It's not good. Okay. You take 8 points of fall damage as you as your back like thuds against the floor. Air's knocked out of you.
It could have been worse.
Yes. All right, who's going to go next?
I'll do it.
Remember, the rope is your friend. Hold on to the rope.
As
No
we're doing
offense,
this, I'm
Ilavara.
just gonna look around and make sure nothing's like climbing down from the ceiling or through a tiny crack in the wall.
You're
Fair.
say that again.
I said while they're working on this, I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled to see, make sure nothing's like climbing down the wall or ceiling or coming to murder us.
Why would anything be coming to murder you?
Oh, gee, I don't
I
know.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Liar.
It's a tomb. It was protecting itself.
All right.
Sam, what were you starting to say?
I was going to say, do your best, but should you fall, I absolutely will not be able to catch you, as you would crush me beneath you.
Yeah, I suggest you move.
Yeah.
Okay, Ilavara, you managed to make your way down without any hitches. Who's going next?
I might fall, but I'll try.
Oh, you we can try to catch.
Ah,
I fall.
All right, Sadi, you seem to hit that same spot on the rope where somebody apparently has greased it up. Make me a reflex save as you lose your grip and you start falling.
Aren't you druids able to change shape? Like, couldn't you transform into like a bird or a monkey or something?
I don't have that spell.
Okay.
Bird or a monkey?
I mean, a monkey is exceptionally good at climbing, right? Like,
Yeah.
my hands are shaped for it.
All right. So you actually only you're about 50% of the way down. So you only take 3 points of fall damage as you hit the floor, legs first, but your ankles like twist a little. Ah!
Fall on my butt, anyways. Oh.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. You land on your feet, and then you roll.
Okay, who's next? I guess Hylia, you're the last, right?
Yep.
All right. Make me that athletics roll. Three. Wow. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Okay, you definitely climb down the rope. Look at Sam or at Blaze and Saudi, who were rubbing their aching back and legs, and you're like, what's wrong with you guys? All right.
They dropped they let go of the rope on the way.
Have to move your tokens into the lower port of the.
Yeah,
Am I
there's
the
a
only
map.
one that can't see the map?
Yeah, no, I haven't pulled up the map yet, so
Sorry about
there
that.
we go.
Thanks.
Okay, so you guys are now in the lower portion here.
I see a lot more of the map.
You do?
Well, there's like blacked out and like shadowy gray portions. Which,
Beyond just the room we're in.
Yeah. Yeah, I could send you a screenshot if you want.
Now I can see the player preview mode. I wonder why it's doing that.
The black isn't black enough.
Is it because you started us off outside the room, maybe?
No.
It was doing strange things with shadows last time too. It's probably a bug.
How's it look now?
Perfectly black.
Now it looks good. It's all
Okay.
black.
There we go.
It's almost Vanta.
All right. But I'll change the view for chat here so that you guys can actually see what the map looks like. Okay. So, all right. In this room, mirrored images of a warrior in side profile facing inward are carved on the ornate pair of stone doors in the west wall of this square room. The figure is depicted wearing padded armor with a scarab-shaped shield on the arm facing the viewer and a raised khopesh held aloft in the other. Crumpled humanoid body lies directly in front of the doors. A hint of decay hangs in the air, and a dried stain mars the stone floor under the body. A square shaft in the ceiling straight up into the darkness that you guys just came from.
This would be the fellow who fell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does it look that old?
Yeah, he's mostly skeletal. You know, there's like a thin layer of desiccated tissue, but yeah, it's
Actually, do we know that he was killed by the fall?
someone want to make me a heal check?
Yeah.
Do we know that he's actually dead?
Look it over.
Well, the decay suggests he's dead, but
Or is he undead?
Dun, dun,
Bum,
dun.
bum.
What level of threat does he pose to
that-
me? That's really what I'm asking.
So you said medicine check, right?
Zonos, hit that follow button while you're in here, man. Yeah, medicine. Oh, very nice roll. Okay. Yeah, you can identify that the body is either a male human or half elf. Obviously he died down here. Both of the legs are broken, presumably from a fall of great height. Looks like he crawled his way to these doors here before he expired.
Or bugger.
Okay.
yeah. I don't have a specific ritual for it, but I'm going to just, do a prayer for him.
Fair enough.
All paladinish and stuff. Well, championish.
Okay.
Bump.
Thud.
You're
All right.
dead, you're dead. It's sad you're dead.
What else do you guys want to do?
Okay. While there are, while Catbat is commemorating the fallen fellow and singing his soul to rest, I would like to investigate the walls of this area that we're in. In particular, using my trap finder capability, I would like to check for any traps that may be lying in wait to be sprung.
Okay. A perception roll in the tower.
Okay. Now, so here's a question. I think with Trap Finder, I get a +1. If I adjust my roll and then roll it in the tower, will it add that +1?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me do that. I have added the +1. Now I will make a perception roll because that is a thing that I am comfortable doing. Okay, cool.
Is your... Yeah, it added it there. Okay. All right, and I gotta look up your that's odd thing. What that
I can read it to you if you like.
I got it pulled up.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So you're not noticing any sign of like traps or anything like that in this particular room. The carvings that are on the doors to your west, depict a younger man. You, based upon, let's see, you don't have like archaeology or like that as a.
Well, I have, academic lore, arcana. Like, there's.
Make me an academic lore roll.
Okay. Well.
It's not bad. It doesn't really tell you much. You can probably assume that these carvings are depicting the deceased that was buried here.
That
When he
was
was a
that
younger
was kind
man.
of my assumption as well. But since I'm over here, like, I'll take a closer look at them. Are there any, like, runes or inscriptions that I can try and translate?
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
Do we know anything about the god?
Anything about the what?
The figure of I think it was a warrior. You said? Did I hear that right?
that's on the door.
Yeah, that's him. That's presumably it's Akanepi.
Yeah, Akentepe's all over the walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he Akentepi'd all over the place.
Now this is rather grisly, but did anyone search the corpse of that unfortunate fellow for any clues?
No,
Well,
nobody has.
I can do that while I'm down here.
I will leave that to our master rogue.
All right, pilfering through the skeleton corpse bones, you find a flask of alchemist fire, a hammer, and 2 pecans.
Okay.
Add those onto party sheet.
I'm surprised that alchemist fire is still good.
There's actually 2 flasks of it. There are several other broken flasks in there, but these are the 2 that survived.
I will also put a copper piece on his in his mouth so that he has something to pay
the fare.
It's very nice of you.
Okay.
Okay. We are at 3:32 Central here, so let's go ahead and take our first break, and everyone be back in 5. Chat, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
All right.
All right.
like a voice inside my head. It's like a fight, but I cannot win it. I'm falling,
Frustrated, intoxicated. I know I'm losing myself. I can't take it anymore.
But I'm not done. I'm not done. I won't give up until the end.
But I won't fall. I'll stand awake to know it's not over. Even if I'm closer to the It's like a noise that intensifies, like a wave I'm running from. It's like a hit that brings me down. I'm falling.
Exhausted, gonna drop dead. I know I'm wasting my breath. I can't fake it anymore.
But I'm not done. I'm not gone. I won't give up until the end.
I won't fall. I'll stand awake. 'Cause I know it's not over. Even if I am closer to the
Inside, just wanna close my eyes.
is mine. I know I shouldn't hide.
I remember the time when I thought it was nothing.
Now I'm getting myself ready. I'm getting closer.
I'm not gone. I won't give up until the end.
But I won't fall. I'll stand awake. 'Cause I know it's not over. Even if I am closer to the
All right. We're back. Bro, vote up here. Make sure that all my what up players are back. Click the circle.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Hey, go back there.
I made that really strong. Ugh. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? You got a pair of doors to the west.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've checked the room thoroughly for traps. We've laid to rest any lingering spirit that may still reside in the unfortunate fellow who broke both his legs on the fall down.
Right.
And we have divested him or her of any useful equipment they may still have. I'd say we're ready to move on.
Okay. The doors to the west are not locked, like they're unsecured. They're pretty heavy, but should be able to push through them. Who wants to open those doors?
I'll do it.
All right, make me a strength roll.
Strength roll. You got it. There.
Beautiful.
All right, yeah, you're able to easily open that door. So this opens up into a long corridor. The walls of this 10-foot wide corridor feature bas relief carvings of great battles. Armies with spears and shields clash at the direction of generals, while other leaders direct troops from chariots that are ruthlessly overrunning their enemies. Engraved stone double doors stand at the end of this hallway. The engravings that are inside are similar to, or they resemble the same that were on the doors. except that now the person that you believe to be Akintepi is depicted as an older man who's riding in a chariot. He's still carrying the same scarab shield, but his other arm points at his own reflection depicting on the opposite door.
Hmm. Okay. Food for thought here. I will definitely inspect the carvings.
Okay.
I mean, just from a historical perspective, I find them interesting.
Yeah.
And should I stumble across any hints or clues that may be hidden amongst them at the same time, that's more to the good.
As you step into this corridor,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Do I experience a horrible death by trap?
no.
Oh, good.
The shape of the corridor is familiar to you.
Familiar how?
Not in a good way.
I will begin racking my brain to try and recall where I've seen this corridor before.
Yeah, make me a recall knowledge.
All right. Is that Arcana?
No.
Oh,
Just make me an intelligence.
intellect?
Yeah.
Okay. Brain, don't fail me now. My brain did not fail me. Okay.
Yeah. There's so the layout of this corridor reminds you of similar structures where you've read about, like fatal funnels.
Okay. So, with that information in mind, like, how do these fatal funnels work? Like, does like the floor collapse and we like slide down the passageway, or does it get progressively narrower and narrower? Does it crush us? Like, what's the
No,
mechanism?
nothing along those lines. But if this corridor were trapped,
Mm-hmm.
there's no room for you to like. And I say if it was trapped, there's no
Mm-hmm.
room for you to step to the left or the right to avoid said trap. Like you're basically in a corridor.
Right.
Any trap that is running the length of this corridor, not necessarily like
Would squish us.
squish you, spear you, slice
Right.
you, poke you, whatever.
Okay. I will share my new got wisdom with the rest of the group. And let's see if we can put our heads together. My assumption is, based off of that knowledge, that the door at the end of this corridor is in fact fake. Or, trapped in such a way as that there's, sand or water or a giant boulder behind it that will like rumble towards us.
A big stone ball that rolls, down a
Right.
shaft. Yeah.
I've seen that somewhere before. It's on the tip of my tongue. So, I'll just, say proceed with caution. Like, we don't know the trap mechanism. My assumption is that it's triggered when we touch the door, but that may not necessarily be the case.
And here's where you push the rogue in front of you guys and say, "Go get it."
I'll do a quick detect magic down the hall,
Okay.
just in case.
Nothing for you.
Okay.
Are either of the walls, are there any like concealed or hidden doors?
Make me a perception roll in the tower.
Okay. Does my that's odd or trap finder apply?
Your that's odd is what gave you your.
Okay. All right.
Illivar would look too if she can.
I mean, you're all welcome to look. I'm certainly not going to stop any of you.
Yeah.
Just for the love of God, don't trigger the trap. All right.
Is that I don't want to?
All right.
Oh, shoot! Sorry, we're gonna do that.
Just roll it again in the tower.
Yep.
Okay, in the 10-foot radius that you guys are at and searching, you do not detect anything.
Oh, you tease.
I am a tease. You're
I don't trust him.
teasing. Poor chat, they just had to see something that they can never unsee.
Of course.
They're like, sweet Jesus, what just happened?
Welcome to my world.
Their poor eyes are like burning out of their sockets right now. Let's see. Capad, in the 10-foot radius that you are searching right now, you do not observe any signs of traps or anything. Where the
Okay.
hell's our rogue at?
I mean, you
Just,
know,
like, chilling here, waiting for bad shit to start happening.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
mean,
you're the trap finder, though. You're the best
Yeah.
at doing this out of all of us. Like,
there
this
was
is
mention of traps and or secret doors. Like, this should absolutely
kinda
be
your
the bag
moment.
of tricks.
All right, scoot over. Let me in there.
Yep, Ilvar will step to the side.
All right, where do you want to go? They've already searched this area here, so. Chris, you're fucking with me, aren't you?
Am I? I don't know what I do.
Chat, look at this. What did she do wrong, chat? Someone explain it to her. What
Stop
is this
splitting
shit?
up. Don't split a
I'm
square.
in the box. I'm in the box.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He does not
thought
like
I was
out
in
of
the box.
thinking.
It hurts my brain almost as much as algebra.
Like, it was so close to my other box that it looked like I was in the box. I do apologize.
No. I reject your reality and insert my own.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Dad,
glad
is
I
that
can't
you?
see it, and yet at the same time. Okay.
Hi, Leah. Where are you going to search?
I'm gonna go open that door.
You're going to walk up to the door?
Yeah.
Or at the end.
Being super sneaky and roguelike, of course.
Give me a
Wow.
stealth
You-
roll.
Do
The rest,
you want...
Uh-oh, chat. It looks like our new player's about to step into a trap.
no.
Okay, you're super sneaky. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I will have my short sword ready to stab things that might try to murder me.
All right. So, move your token to where, what square you're moving to.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
Yes. As you take your final step onto the flagstone right there, you feel something under your foot give way, and a series of darts go flying down the corridor, striking you and Blaze.
Whoa, wait a minute. I said I moved out of the way of the corridor.
This is true.
I did not hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Striking you, Hylea.
Great. Do I get to make like a deck save or anything, or a reflex save? Yes.
Hang on.
I would definitely recommend making regular perception checks whenever you are advancing down an unknown corridor.
Yeah.
So when he was like, they checked this area already, I assumed that meant you checked the death funnel.
So
No,
the 10
checked
feet
the part
around
of the
him.
area.
10-foot area.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just got a little too excited. So come on.
yeah, got a little bit excited. So they were here, and I said in the 10-foot area that you've searched. So each of these squares is 5 feet. So basically, that means like here, like this 10-foot area
Oh.
had been searched, but all of this had not.
Oh.
So when you're like la 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 la, step, boom, trigger, trap.
Okay, well, I'm awesome and would definitely have been like, hey, this is gonna end badly because it just moved, and I would have, like, curled up into a tiny ball to make myself like less of a target.
So, and unfortunately, so the way that these are set up, as I said, this is a fatal funnel. There is no reflex save because there's basically nowhere for you to dodge. Like darts are basically floor to ceiling, wall to wall, flying at you. What is your armor class?
Cleared it. You guys can come in now. 19.
19? Okay. So you are hit, and you take. Oh, wow. Only 3 points of damage. So I will put that on there. So 7.
No, I just put it on there. Don't kill me twice.
Oh, okay. I got it. I put it back.
It should be 4.
All right. So, yeah, Hylia turns around and says, I found it.
I think it's clear. Let me check the other side. Make a perception check.
Is it possible to disarm the trap?
I mean,
I
I
think
think
she
she
I
just
just
did.
did.
Yeah.
Unless it resets itself.
It may well. We don't know that for sure. I don't want to take that chance.
It's a very,
Well.
very old tomb. I'd be surprised if it was still completely in good repair.
Let's be extra careful, because that one worked on us after all this time.
Roz is 100% right.
No,
Just check the trap mechanism and see if you can disarm the trap.
I will do that.
Okay. Make me a perception roll first in the tower. No, you didn't open the door yet.
I didn't click that.
Somebody did. They'll be opening
Yeah,
doors.
that was my bad. I was trying to click on Hylia because from my angle I can't see the corridor.
Oh.
So I was clicking on hair character so I could see like the corridor on the map.
Hylia, you are able to see that there is a 5 by 10 foot trigger plate. So basically, the square that you're standing in and the one immediately to the north of you. So basically, anyone approaching these doors would trigger this trap. Secondly, make me a disabled device roll, which would be thievery. Oh!
Hey, boom! Done.
Oh, there you go.
What up, bitches? As you're fiddling with this thing to disable it, you look back at Roz and you're like, you were 100% right. This thing reset itself.
Huh.
But you are able to disable it with deft rogue hands.
Woo.
Okay, what would you like to do now?
I'm not opening this door by myself, so anybody who wants to come down here, I think it's safe, but maybe do a double check on your way.
Yeah.
Now that you have so effectively triggered the trap, I feel much safer, thank you.
Maybe
happy to help.
check the doors just in case.
Yeah. Can I do another perception check for more?
You don't need to. The doors themselves are not trapped.
Now that being said, we have not checked the 20-foot or the 30-foot length of corridor for any secret doors. I kind of feel like any other traps that would have been in the walls would have already triggered. So.
Okay.
So yeah, let's check these walls.
I'll join in on that.
I mean, normally, rest assured, like normally I would view this as rather tedious tomfoolery, but we are in a location that is famed for traps and secret doors. So
no, you're absolutely
and
right.
also we just saw one go off.
Actually, did we check this main chamber, the one we landed in, for secret doors?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. All of you guys that rolled searching for secret doors. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing shows.
Okay. I'm starting to be rather disappointed by this tomb complex. Okay.
One shoots
And
that
And purely for the sake of completeness, I will check the next final section before the doors.
Okay. Make me another perception roll in the tower.
Roger that.
Likewise.
You do not observe any secret doors or passageways where you're standing
Okay.
in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel somewhat foolish for doing it, but you know.
You're not wrong.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it could hurt, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, name one D&D player that died from being too careful. Like, that's a pretty short list, I would venture to guess. I feel like
True.
it's usually the
True.
opposite problem that tends to get people off.
And speaking of being cautious, since Hylia has been so gracious as to disable the trap, perhaps now we can safely open the door.
I check the darts that are around. Was there did any of them survive the attempt to pierce the rogue?
Yeah. There's darts laying around. They're just typical darts. It doesn't appear that
There-
there's any kind of substance or anything like that on them.
Okay.
I would be surprised if there was after 1,000+ years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be horrified if there was after 1,000+ years.
Right. Okay. What you guys doing now?
All right, let's get this door open.
All right. Who's opening the door?
I will. I mean, I'm right here.
Great. And I will stand behind you, cheering you onward.
Yay!
All right. So you open the door. This is basically a foyer. There's a faded tapestry that's hanging on a wooden frame on the western wall of the chamber. So that's right here.
Okay.
Faded and delicate, the tapestry depicts a middle-aged man accompanied by a woman and 2 children with a small estate in the background. Either side of the tapestry are 2 small pedestals upon which sit 2 dead and preserved animals. Stone double doors exit the chamber to the north and to the south.
Okay. Huh. Hylia, before you and I step into this room, how about we take a look for traps? Yes? No?
Seems like they're
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Are you muted?
Am I muted?
No. She.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. What?
Honk. Before we step into the room, why don't you and I take a look for traps?
Yes, please.
All right. Make me your rolls in the tower, please. Hylia, you don't notice anything. Blaze, you do not notice anything.
Okay. I will step into the room. If I die, send my stuff to my parents.
Okay.
Make me a reflex save.
Okay.
What are their names? Where do they live?
There's no time for that now. Oh,
Congratulations.
that was almost a 1.
Congratulations, you don't die. Okay.
Woohoo.
The floor gets wobbly for a second, then you just realize that your blood sugar's low.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll shuffle to the side and make space for other people to filter into the room.
All right. I assume everyone's coming in, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's smaller.
All right, what do you guys want to do in here?
I would like
For
to.
secret, spooky door things and keep listening for things that are going to try to kill us.
Okay.
I'm curious about the pattern on the floor, by the way. I'll just point that
Same.
out to the rest of you.
Do you want? So there are several like symbols and hieroglyphs and stuff in the room. Do you want to try to decipher those?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we had our little book about
Yeah.
deciphering the hieroglyphs. I feel like
Yeah.
that could be of great use to us.
You're yeah. Welcome to
Ancient Assyrian for dummies.
Welcome to Oceanics.
Mm, if
Yeah.
only.
So make me that linguistics roll.
Okay.
Just be.
I think that's
intellect.
just straight, intellect, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, if there's something to be said.
He opens his book and he's just like,
Oh, hey, here's the phrase.
yeah. Like, okay, so over here we have a depiction of Akintepe's family that befell some sort of a tragedy, possibly a murder or some type of sickness, and then he was left widowed, and then so we could probably assume that the family is probably interred somewhere else, and that this tomb was prepared much later after Akintepe's continued successful military career. These animals that are over here are mummified cats, Akintepe's former pets.
Bummer for them.
It would appear that they were strangled and then mummified so that they could accompany Akintepe to the boneyard and his soul's final destination.
Are they
Yeesh.
like making any movements to try to kill us?
They're
They are
mummified cats.
meowing loudly for their kibble, as cats are wanting to do. No, they're
Okay.
not doing anything.
All right. So that's the hieroglyphics decoded.
Let's see. Taylor, you said that you were searching the room.
Yes.
Okay. How much time are you going to spend searching the room? It takes Sam about 15, 20 minutes to decipher all that.
Oh, about 15, 20 minutes.
All right. Make me a perception roll in the tower. Okay. Carefully inspecting the room, walking square by square, you do not notice any signs of traps or secret tunnels or entrances or passageways or anything of that nature. Simply a door to the north and a door to the south.
Ilavara is going to look at the pattern with the what appears to be the rug or carpet.
The image that's depicted on the floor.
No, there's like a border of what looks to be colored fabric.
Yeah, it's actually embedded in the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like hieroglyphics and symbols and stuff that are like mosaic in the floor.
Okay, sorry, I kind of mistook that. Okay,
But you can make the inspection roll if you'd like.
yeah, may as well. Just to kind of look and see if it forms a pattern or something that something that it indicates. Let's see. I'm gonna roll that into the tower, but it won't let me do that. Hold on just a moment. There we go.
Yeah, it just appears to be decorative design.
Okay. So do you guys want to go north or south?
Flip a coin.
Fair enough.
I have the ultimate coin. 1, 2, you guys go north. Well, actually, I'll let one of you guys roll it. One of you guys roll a D4.
Yeah.
1, 2 is north, 3, 4 is south.
Yeah.
I say
Ilavara
cat
takes
rolls.
out a coin.
Oh, okay.
Ilavara takes out a coin and flips it.
North it is.
All right. I was thinking,
Can
the
I
blessed
open this
character
door?
should, but oh well.
Ilavara will volunteer to open the door this time, just to her feeling is that we should kind of spread out the risk. So if someone does something like that, like it shouldn't be the same person every time, unless it's like someone who has a special skill or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not going to fight you on that.
All right. So you open the door?
Indeed, she does.
Okay. you're able to see like up a flight of stairs. Before you can see a brightly painted chariot sitting in the center of the chamber in front of you. Beyond the chariot, a large canvas stretches between two stone columns, so that would be right there. The skins of several animals, antelopes, great cats, crocodiles, now faded and deteriorated with age, are tacked to this canvas. See that yet?
All I see is doors.
There. Is that better?
I just see a stairway leading to a door, and the door is closed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a second set of doors right there.
All right. Naturally, our standard. I think by now our standard procedure, Elevar is going to kind of check just at least around in her area for any traps or anything that could be paid attention to.
All right. Nothing is apparent.
I will go off to the right. Yes, I'm going to go off to the right, looking for traps and floor. I'm going to be very careful this time.
Okay. Make me roll in the tower, please. All right. You don't see anything in the 10-foot radius that you're at.
Do I hear anything?
No. Just the howling wind.
Why is it windy? We're in a tomb.
Oh, you're right. Hang on a second.
We are not paying to cool off the whole neighborhood.
Here we go. On. Okay.
Tomb noises are not better.
That better?
I mean, it's consistent. Better is a very generous word.
All right.
Is that a trunk to the south of me, or?
Yes. So once you guys enter in further, you see that there's a wooden chest, lacquered white and trimmed with gold inlay, sitting in the southeast corner. In each corner of the room, a small stone shield is molded into the masonry at shoulder height. An open hallway leads to the east, and a set of stone double doors leads to the south, which you guys just came through.
And I keep checking the area for traps.
Where are you going?
Continue to the right.
Okay. Move your token to where you're going.
Kind of follow in her footsteps so I can keep the dancing lights to where she can see everything.
All right. So as you enter into that little hallway right there, you see 4 funerary masks hanging on one wall, staring down as if in judgment at anyone standing in the corridor.
Great.
And you said that you were checking, so make that perception roll in the tower. Okay. You do recognize that one of the masks is the same as the face that was in that original, where you guys came into the tomb entrance, depicting Pharasma, but the other 3, make me a religion roll. The other 3, you recognize one of them as being the god Sekhmet, and you also recognize another one. Actually, you recognize all 4: Osiris, Sekhmet, and Abadar. You don't remember what they are, like, the respective gods of, though. except for asthma. You know Phrasma.
Can I make a recall knowledge, whatever? Would that
Religion.
change?
Yep.
So do I roll again?
Yep.
What you got over there?
Nice.
Osirian is the goddess of war, and I'm sorry, Sekhmet is the god, the goddess of
Sekhmet is
war,
the-
and Osirian is the goddess of afterlife.
Sekhmet is the one that can feed beer or blood.
Oh wow.
Each of these are like they're gold-plated masks, and they're just like hanging on the wall there.
I'm gonna ask the group. So what were the rules on like not stealing artifacts from tombs?
No, we've been given permission to steal artifacts from tombs.
Awesome.
Actually, it's not even stealing because we have the blessing of the government. We are reclaiming. We are rediscovering, whatever term you want to use. But at the end of the day, what we must not do is we must not be disrespectful or merely vandalize things just for the sake of being destructive.
I am investigating the shields.
I'm super interested in these masks, but I don't want to touch them just without like the group consent.
Especially don't touch Sekhmet. She bites.
I will look at the chariot for my part.
All right, so let's back up here. The it's a stone shield that's molded into the masonry at shoulder height. The chariot, it's a light chariot, similar to the one that was depicted in the mural that you guys saw earlier. It looks like this chariot has been fully restored and like, painted and then disassembled and then reassembled back inside this room here. Brought in piece by piece. Time has taken its toll on the chariot. It has obvious signs of, decay and wear and whatnot, but it's still like in pretty decent shape. Again, being that this is a very dry climate, things preserve very well. The animal skins are most likely trophies from Akentepe's hunting expeditions. They have definitely suffered the ravages of time, so they're more like just strips of desiccated, fur and tissue.
They're the memory of animal skins.
Yeah. The shield devices that are in each of the corners of the room that you're looking at are torch holders. Yeah, bad.
Okay.
And then again, there's a chest down in the corner of the room.
Also, there is one other thing I want to quickly bring to everyone's attention before we delve deeper into the complex. We never really, I don't think anyone ever bothered to inspect the tapestry in the room to the south of us.
You did.
I did? Okay, so we've safely double checked that, and the room has been searched for like secret doors and whatnot. We're ready to move on. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well then, I will move into the room with the rest of the party.
I want to see if there's anything interesting about the arrangement of the 4 masks or their depiction that would be unusual.
Okay. Like from a religious sense, no.
I mean, do we want to take these with us?
Are they? Is there anything that they're doing that's saying something to us, like "get out" or
Everything in here is saying,
Saying get out.
yeah,
Yeah.
get out, don't steal me, you'll go to hell if, like, stop
Well,
jacking off, yeah,
yeah,
would
the crocodile will eat your soul? We know this.
yeah.
would removing a funerary mask be considered, um, what's it called? Desecrating the tomb.
Make me a society roll.
Where's society? There you are.
I personally see no reason to take them away, but then I'm not greedy.
No. As a matter of fact, it's kind of the whole point of being here. Each one of these ruins is a burial site, and the rules that were given to you guys specifically were, don't, so don't like desecrate remains. Like if you find a, you know, uh, like a sarcophagus, don't just dump the body on the floor and steal all the gold out of it, kind of a thing. Like, you can remove artifacts and value. That's the whole point of being here. But, if you have to, like, disturb a body to get to valuables, take the valuables, and then, respectfully put the remains back, as best you can and be respectful and that sort of thing. Those were the rules.
Okay.
Finding relics like this on the wall is the whole point that you're here.
Masadi just wanted to make sure because we had that whole story about like a funerary mask having part of somebody's soul in it recently. So.
Yes.
Thank you, funerary mask. It would be a mask with his image on it.
Masadi don't know too much about
These are,
mummy shit.
these are guards. These are invocations of the gods to protect the
Okay.
Oh, which reminds me, do a detect magic for the room in the hall.
You do not.
Okay. In that case, probably checking not only the mask but also the chest for traps would be a good step next.
I was just going to suggest that.
Okay, who's going to do that?
Me?
Vasadi can do it, and I would like to assist her.
No.
I'm
Vasadi.
helping.
Vasadi or Hylia?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hylia. My bad.
Oh, okay.
yeah, the professional or the amateur.
I'm like,
Pushing the
oh,
druid
Masadi,
towards
cool.
the potentially trapped chest.
Yeah.
Turn into a bear. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Rude.
Do rogue
The
shit.
plants are not growing on this chest.
Yeah. Go do rogue shit.
That a thievery roll?
Omega, thanks for coming. It's nice to have you.
Looking for traps would probably be
It
a
So,
perception.
so you're going to make me a perception roll in the tower. Okay. So the chest is locked.
Thievery would unlock that.
Yes, and yeah, it's locked. It doesn't look like there's any. You don't see any signs of like a trap or anything on it.
Okay, great. Let's pick the lock.
All right, make me a thievery roll.
Just kidding. Let's not pick the lock.
Yeah, you're attempting to do so, and just not quite able to get that lock open. Would you like to spend some more time and make another attempt?
I could also attempt it.
Yeah. I'll let somebody else try, and if they don't get in, then I'll try again.
Okay. All right, so thievery rolls. Here we come. Well,
Okay, great.
I'm struggling just as much as you are, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're like, wow, this one's a tough one.
I
What
mean,
kind of lock is it?
Imagine everyone standing around like scratching their head.
Yeah, like
You
oh,
know,
this is-
the most valuable thing in the room is probably this lock. Anything that can that can last hundreds of years in this good a condition is probably quite valuable.
Okay.
Right.
This is not my day for locks.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I mean, you can always try
Somebody
to
just
break it if you
smash
want.
into this. I mean, just I kind of
Yeah.
that feels like it's maybe against the rules, but
It'd
Uh,
feel horrible if you did.
yeah, it would feel pretty bad. Tell you what, can we shift the chest? Is it movable?
Uh, yeah, it's
Okay.
quite heavy, but yeah.
Okay. Um, so let's kind of shift the chest out of its current position. Let's look at the back and the sides and the bottom. Like, is there a catch or a release or is perhaps the bottom of the chest not as thickly reinforced and we could just kind of go through it that way?
Make me a perception roll in the tower, and as you move the chest around, you hear like kind of the clinking of like glass.
Be careful.
Yeah, do not smash.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so onto the skills and onto the perception and into the Tower of Doom.
Yeah, there's no like catches or like false bottom or
Are the hinges on the inside or on the outside?
on the inside.
Okay.
So a suggestion.
can I search the room to see if the key is just like right there?
You guys have done a pretty solid search of this room, and there was no key there. What I was going to suggest, though, is that you guys can assist each other, which basically gives a bonus to their roll.
Oh, I thought I did that.
You actually made
with
a roll.
Hylia's. Yeah, well, I made a roll second, but I initially said like when Hylia was attempting to pick the lock that I was assisting her.
Gotcha.
I don't know what kind of bonus that gives me. I don't know if that would be sufficient to overcome the lock.
So on her roll, it wouldn't have been sufficient.
Okay.
But yes, you guys can spend more time on it if you would like.
Okay.
Or you can tell me that you're going to spend like a whole lot of fucking time, which will ultimately give you a success. You know,
Reduce the difficulty down to the point where it's negligible.
Yeah, I mean, with enough tries, you guys will eventually pick
Come
the lock.
on, that has to be better.
Actually, you do successfully pick it with that.
Hallelujah.
However,
Start
as you do
Get
so,
embarrassed.
an envenomed blade slices into your hand.
Oh. Well.
It's
I was
not
gonna say
crap.
don't open it yet, but I guess too late.
Um,
A
Envenomed
very
blade.
impatient rogue.
Would you like an antidote potion, real quick?
Probably.
Yeah. Can I just kind of quickly brew one up and I'll use one of my quick vials to hand her an antidote potion to drink?
yeah. So hold on one second. I gotta.
Gotta figure out how much murder.
Yeah. Make me a fortitude save.
Before you make that roll. So hang on. The antidote potion, which I have just brewed up and handed to you, gives you a +2 item bonus to your fortitude save.
Wait.
Yep.
Okay. So you managed to save. Like you see this like green ooze that came off the blade. Make me a thievery roll.
And you're totally gonna want to clean that out.
Yeah, you recognize this as a green blood venom. Which is nasty. Fortunately, you only take 3 points of damage. Inside the chest, so the chest is beautiful. You can certainly see that the chest itself has got to be worth a lot of money, just as an art piece.
Hmm.
And the fact that it has a working trap after this, long is even makes it even cooler. So the chest contains a couple of vials of liquid. There are also 2 books within it, and the books actually have gold-plated metal sheets for pages. Congratulations, you have found the Book of Mormon.
Woo.
Damn it. Right.
Let's see. Sam, the books are written in ancient Osirian. You could probably decipher
Okay.
some of that. Books are very heavy, obviously. Having gold sheets of plate, gold-plated sheets. They weigh about 25 pounds apiece.
Before anyone reaches into the chest, I seem to recall we have a member of the party that can determine if something is magical.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Now is
Do
the
that
time to
again.
use that.
All right. Nothing appears to be magical.
Okay, good.
I'm
It's
sorry.
magical only in our hearts.
I'm sorry. That's incorrect. The vials are magical.
Okay.
They're the liquid with inside. Emanates
I'm
a
not
Okay.
touching
magic
any
glow.
of this stuff. I will put it in the bag of holding if anybody would like me to carry it, but no.
Well, we're not there yet. Hang on.
Oh,
Let me
hold
do
on.
my thing.
I can also do read aura, and it will tell me what kind of magic.
That's actually part of the spell, I believe, isn't it? You detect magic. It tells like what school, or is that? Am I?
It tells
that
me
with
the
D&D?
presence. Yeah, confusing it. I get presence of magic, no information beyond presence or absence.
Okay. All right.
So then read aura, which is another cantrip, will tell me see if magical auras know whether the item is magical, and if it is, you learn the school of magic.
Okay. So basically, 2 of the potions are cure light wound potions, and one of them is a potion of dark vision.
Ooh, those are nice. We should totally give that to someone in the party who can't see in the dark.
I think that's most of us.
I'm probably the only person in the group who can't see in the dark.
I
But
can't
I
see in
can-
the dark, only only low light.
Well, there you go. Take yourself a potion.
No, you can have it. You'll be better at it. It would
Well,
be
yeah,
better
but I
for
can
you.
brew my own. Like I can literally make them. Like
Well,
I
then
have
we should
stuff
give
in
it
my
to
pocket.
Hylia,
Yeah.
because I can make little balls of light if I need it.
Okay.
Here, let me put the parcel in the party sheet.
Also, I would like to check the to make sure the books aren't smeared with like a contact poison or something.
Okay, make me a perception roll.
Yep.
Tower,
Yep.
obviously.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Dude.
Just, I mean, we've experienced like, poison a couple of times here now. It's like, all right.
Oh, yeah. And I'm just waiting for that one time where you didn't say it this time, and then, oh, here's a blade. Actually, you guys did say that, you were checking the chest. Unfortunately, she just rolled too low to detect it. It was a very, very
These
well
things
hidden.
happen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very, very well hidden trap. It had a difficulty check of 20 to be able to see it. So,
Right.
okay. And to answer your question, no, the books don't appear to have any kind of substance or black goo.
Right. I would like to study the books.
Okay.
I would also like to check the bottom of the chest to see if it has a false bottom.
All right, perception roll in the tower for that, and a
Crafty.
intellect roll for the read the books.
So many rolls.
All right,
I don't think it's taking much enough.
doesn't appear that there's a false bottom.
Well, my translation skills are not yet up to par.
Ilavara, you actually notice that there is a false bottom.
Yeah, like I would say it was a case of like, Blaze takes a look at it and Ilvara almost casually just thinks, oh, what could it hurt? I'll take another set of eyes. Might notice something the first missed, and then she finds the false bottom.
Yep.
Nice.
Chat. She rolled a 1. I'm evil.
Bottom. And also appalled that I missed said false bottom.
You just wanted to read the fancy books.
This is true.
Yeah, you were excited about the books. All right, Ilvara, what are you going to do about the false bottom?
She will inform the others, and she will try to find out what is concealed in the false bottom.
All right, so you're going to attempt to, open it up?
Yes.
All right. Make me a strength roll, please.
Strength roll. Okay, sure. What? That.
Okay, so you start, shoving and pushing and twisting and contorting on this thing, and you were unable to move that panel that you are looking at.
I see if there's like a little latch or button
Or
you have to push
an
or
open or
something.
something like that.
Vasadi, make me a perception roll in the tower.
Sure.
Alright, we'll do the same.
Vasadi, you looking at this thing and you're like, I don't see that there's a false bottom.
I don't even see that. Okay.
I kind of feel like once the false bottom is pointed out, the rest of the group should be able to see it.
Ilvara, you don't see any latches or anything.
Okay. Well, now you've got my attention. We talked about inspecting the bottom of the chest before.
From the outside.
Is it possible? Yeah, is it possible that the false bottom is on the outside of the chest? Like it can't be accessed from the inside?
I mean, would you like to inspect it?
Sure. And now that the chest is, and you know what? I'll take my time.
Okay, make me a perception roll in the tower.
Yeah. Now that we've established that the chest,
It's the GM's delight to just fuck with the players.
kind of mess with it that way. All right,
Okay.
into the
It
tower.
might also be able that you open the false bottom from the other side of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Sam, you're inspecting this thing and you're not able to detect that there's any kind of false bottom.
Are you sure that there's a false bottom in this thing? Are you sure you didn't just imagine that?
Oh, there
Ilvara,
was.
would you like to take another look at it?
Yeah, sure.
The
Should I
most
roll
deadly
perception?
trap we've encountered is
Another
a chest with no false bottom.
Perception roll in the tower. Yeah, you're like, oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I feel so sheepish. I must have rolled a 1 when I was checking for that.
That well could be.
While this is going on, while the poison is no longer killing me, it has left me a little loopy, so I'm just having a conversation with one of those funeral masks.
Yeah, you're just tripping balls over there.
Yep.
We'll chalk it up to a trick of the light.
Yeah. Here, let me look at this chest. Oh, here, let me see it. Dude, you're fucking nuts. There's nothing in here.
Oh well.
Okay, so back to the ranch. You were studying the books. Make me your linguistics roll, intelligence.
I did, and I rolled poorly. I got a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not able. Well, make me another one. So that was on the first book.
Alrighty. So intelligence roll. Here we go.
You done that.
There we are.
That's
That's a
not bad.
better number.
All right. So the first book appeared to be like some sort of a biography of Akentepe.
Okay.
And that's really all you're able to discern from that. The second book appears to be a list and description of various military campaigns conducted by the nation of Osirian between the ages of 2350 and 2450 AR.
I wholeheartedly share that. That is interesting stuff.
Yeah, big time.
I'm gonna go back for a sec. I'm typing in notes. I'm gonna ask you for the date on that in a moment. Is a autobiography.
Uh-oh.
The other is a history of military campaigns. From when to when?
2350 AR to 2450 AR, so a 100-year span. And this was written
Oh.
at the time.
Ooh.
So this is like a, reading what was a modern day history book,
Yeah.
2,000 years ago.
Eyewitness. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was weird.
Oh,
What?
yeah. He lost all sound.
Oh. Oh.
You guys went away.
And now we're back?
Now we're back.
Question mark?
These things are also quite valuable, Sam. I don't think I need to state it, but I am.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm with you on this one. They're totally going into somebody's bag of holding. I think Catbad is probably the most reliable bearer of the ironclad books of history.
Okay.
Okay. We are at 4:36, so let's go ahead and take our second break, and we'll be back at 5. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys at
All right.
5.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never enough. We hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you'd show me your art, let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars, we were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, open when it's gone, took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on. It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. Late nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious. We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled. It's everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All right, we are back. Go vote up. Make sure everyone's here. Wow. L2 type.
I mean, I know you'll get there eventually. I have faith in you.
Just like fucking shit faced right now. I can't even type.
You know, stabbing at the keyboard. Oh yeah, it's upside down. Oh, okay. You know, something occurs to me. We're in this room, and there's like these plinths or pillars to the north in either corner. I wish you could ping the map on the with this platform. What are those?
See this arrow that I just drew? You can do the same. Like hold both buttons of your mouse, so the left and right, and
Okay.
just drag.
I see. And then how do you undo that?
Just click.
Okay. That's super handy.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, like both of these, are these pillars?
Yes.
Okay. And there's something else that we didn't really inspect. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not thinking about it. I didn't pay any attention to the stuffed cats. There. Like, did we, like, were the cats part of the sweep, or do I need to specifically say, like, you know, when we're like inspecting the room, like the cats are also inspected?
No, I mean, when I asked how long are you inspecting the room and whatnot,
Okay.
like I am.
That was factored in.
Yeah, you're checking all nooks, crannies, things of
Gotcha.
interest.
All right, that's what I welcome. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure because I would feel awfully dumb if we were just like walking past stuff based off of assumptions, you know.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so back to the chest. So you guys have all right, so you already took all the stuff out of that.
Right.
So basically what's left in here of interest is the chariot and the funerary masks.
Okay.
Did someone inspect the
Your
chariot?
masks, or are you talking about the masks of the gods?
Sorry, the mask of the gods.
Hmm.
And they're actually funerary masks, but
Okay. Did anyone bother to? I'm pretty sure someone. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure someone inspected the chariot already.
Yeah, we looked at it.
Okay. Did you also
Steven.
inspect the masks?
pick a square and move to it. Stop
That's what I was
straddling the
just-
lines. You do it every time. It makes me so crazy.
There's
So
no-
crazy.
Oh, you mean move to the actual overlaid squares?
Yes, the grid.
I have to keep. turn up
I
my
am gonna.
visibility.
You are gonna start taking half of your entire health damage every time you.
Oh, easy there.
He has
Rain Man.
angered the gods.
Oh, back up.
The veins are poking out in my head right now.
Have a sip of something.
Holy shit! Okay.
An angry drunk.
All right. I'm sorry, Stephen. What were you wanting to do now?
I was actually trying to get into here so I could see what was in there.
Do you want to move into the next room?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
As you do so, so first of all, what you see is a table displaying a three-dimensional diorama occupying much of the north side of the room. 3 shields with different designs are displayed upon the rack against the east wall, and then various weapons hang from another rack on the south wall. And arrayed around the room are 5 small chests and a clay urn. And as you step into the room, so you notice that there is a sculpted landscape with tiny stone and wooden statues. The diorama depicts an ancient battle. And suddenly you see several of the figures that are on that suddenly become animated, and they charge in to attack you. Everybody roll for initiative. Oh, and wait, I
Oh.
gotta put scary music on.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, good job on finding that trap.
Hey, it's magic.
It's an it's an innate talent, I know. Let's see. I must do the thing.
You guys are all doing really, really good.
Yeah.
Some of these,
I mean, these are all fantastic rolls.
some of these soundtracks are just awesome. All right.
Sounds like a village is being attacked.
Yeah, it totally is right now. These are the tiny little dolls that have become animated and are now coming to kick your ass.
And they're made of wood and
Yeah, stone and
Okay.
wood.
stone and wood.
So this is like Chucky, but the original.
Okay.
Yeah, this is OG Chucky.
And how many of these miniature Teddy Ruxpin murderers are coming at us?
5.
5. Okay.
All right, so hold on, let me place them.
Yeah, you may want to fall back. Cathbad.
I will do that after everybody else moves because I have a 16. You guys are all up to me.
Fair. I mean, if you wait long enough, eventually we'll come to you, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that would be big
Okay.
areas.
All right. So,
It's scary. It's
It-
real
it-
scary.
it is scary.
Especially when you
where-
can hear the Saudis screaming in the background.
Okay, so what is the range of this? Let's see. Okay. All right, so I want to. Whoop.
Running away, are you?
No, I'm trying to get range.
So if you target one of them, it'll tell you the range.
Oh, fair enough.
That's a nice trick. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to control click. Okay, so Soulbound Doll. It's not telling me the range per se. But I think what I would like to do is I would like to
hover your cursor over your token,
Okay.
and you should see the range show up.
It's kind of okay. So it's 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay, so I would like to take I would like to move 10 feet
Okay, to where?
To here.
All right, make me an athletics roll to shove your partner aside and
Okay.
point up there.
Athletics. It fell off the table. That's rude.
Hell.
Let's try that again. Okay. So I will jostle past. Okay. So now 20 feet. My second action, I will draw one of my prepared alchemical items.
All right.
Which is the where are my notes? Okay. I have one lesser alchemist fire on me. I will throw that at the soulbound doll number 2.
Okay.
So let me skills, abilities, combat. Actions. Here we are. Okay, so using my ranged dagger attack.
Right.
Come here. Come here.
You hit it.
Nice.
Yay.
All right.
Now
What
roll
is
your-
the damage of Lesser Alchemist Fire? I think it's like 1d6 plus 1. I'll check. I have it on my abilities list.
That's how you should have it there.
Yeah.
Alchemist Fire.
1d8.
Oh, sorry.
It does 1d8 damage, 1 persistent fire damage, and 1 fire splash damage.
I thought. So I thought the persistent was on a crit. No.
It just says the bomb deals 1d8 fire damage, 1 persistent fire damage, and 1 fire splash damage.
What's the splash range?
It doesn't say. I assume the splash range is probably anything that is close to it.
Saying, well.
Jason Spears, probably.
Yeah.
Um.
I assume like within like 1 foot or 5 foot.
If it's like acid splash, it's just the 1.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm thinking too. But hang on.
Okay. So the dolls to either side, like doll 1, 3, and 4, may take splash damage depending on your determination.
Hold on, I'm reading it.
Sure.
All creatures within 5 foot, within 5 feet of the target.
Okay.
All
So that would be doll 1, 3, and 4. All right, so I'll roll the 1d8 for
Well, wait.
doll number 2.
That would be 1. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So roll the d8. Doll number 1.
Fairly good damage.
All right. So find doll number. Who was that? Doll 2.
Doll 2.
Okay. So 7 points there, and then 1, 3, and 4. Take 1 point. 1, 4.
I don't know how long the persistent damage lasts.
4.
Listening to some guy in the background screaming, "Run!"
I know.
You're right.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
I just heard that.
Does it say how long the persistence is on it?
Mm-mm.
It says persistent damage.
No, it just
All
says
right.
persistent
The
damage.
default is like 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay, so I guess each round he'll take 1 damage.
Yeah, and that's all number 2, right?
Yep.
All right, so he takes another point. Boom. Okay.
Oh, sorry. That's all my actions.
All right.
Apologies.
Ilea.
Okay, because I'm stubborn and I just refuse to let this stupid crossbow, longbow, composite, whatever. I'm gonna use my first attack to get it ready, and then I'm gonna try to shoot somebody because I'm pissed.
She's got these like badass short swords with runes and everything, and she's still stuck on this bow.
I will
Well-
get one shot to hit, and it'll be out of my system.
All right,
There you go.
she's just got to get one hit, guys.
I
You
just
did-
need a
You
hit.
didn't do it.
Well,
Ah, that bow is cursed, literally.
Well, she did roll a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bowstring twings off. Bang! On your second shot.
Right. The end.
19 didn't hit.
This is terrifying that didn't hit. Okay, so when we get out of this, if we get out of this, I'm selling this longbow.
Should
Next.
+3, should that be your bonus? Or should that be higher?
Well, let's take a look at
It's
it.
very low.
Composite longbow.
Yeah, like your dex is probably higher than +3 just by itself.
Yeah, you should actually be pretty decent with that.
Oh, I
yeah.
wonder.
She
I wonder
doesn't
if there's a
have-
penalty because she's a rogue.
Well, she doesn't have. Now let me look at her proficiencies on it. Short bow, she's trained, so that's +5.
That should have been a hit.
Well, no, that's a short bow.
This is a longbow.
Yeah, this is a composite longbow. So
Oh, yeah, you're untrained in it. That's why.
that's why you keep missing.
Oh,
Ah, mystery solved.
all right. Well, now I'm annoyed. Next.
I feel kind of bad for giving you a hard time about being so bad with it.
All right. Let's see. So, doll number 3.
We didn't pay anybody in that temple to bless this, right?
Oh, we totally did.
Great. It was a ripoff.
It's
Doll
okay, I
number
can
3.
use it.
Oh, it wasn't a ripoff.
Step forward. He targets Calfbad and swings his little wooden fist at you.
Yeah, I did not have time to get my shield up. So
Yeah.
I'm,
And he smacks you.
Well, that first roll was a critical miss, wasn't it?
No, that first roll was a.
Oh, that's
Hylia.
Hylia.
Yeah, which is why her bowstring twanged off.
Okay.
He does 4 points of damage to you, bad kitty.
Bonk.
how rude.
Okay, and then he's going to 5-foot step back to there, and doll number 4 is going to step up, and he's going to target you and swing his like little wooden fist. He crit hits you. "12 points damage."
Dang.
And then he 5-foot steps back. He hops up onto the little thing there, little shelf, and he's like cackling at you. Yay! Number 5 is going to step up and attack you. He hits. 7 points of damage to you. 5-foot steps back. And it's Ilvar's turn.
Dun dun
see.
dun.
All right.
That
Well-
kitty got, like water squirted in his face big time.
Oh, that's no fun. Let's see.
Got the bad kitty spray bottle.
I feel
I got the
My
bad
first action will be to move here.
Okay.
Let's see. Attack one of the. Let's see. Let's do doll number 1.
Okay. What's behind doll number 1?
Yeah, exactly.
hopefully a cloven skull.
Yes, that's what we're aiming for. Literally.
Leave some skull.
Ooh, but no.
Yeah.
Not so much.
So, you slip on some of Bad Kitty's blood that splashed all over the wall and do the whoop, 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 and slip and fall on the ground.
Okay.
You are prone.
All right. Prone and end to turn, I assume.
Yep. Vasadi. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
There we go. Vasadi.
These wouldn't happen to count as undead, would they?
No.
No. No, I
Well,
didn't think so.
actually, you know what? You don't know.
Oh, well, I'm useless anyway, so I might as well just try it. I wasn't trying to target myself. Hello? Yeah, I'll try to disrupt undead, I guess. Ah, that's not. I wasn't trying to click on something. I don't think it even worked. What the heck? Sorry, I don't know how my own spells work.
Yeah, let me take a look at it here. All right, disrupt undead. I think as a cleric, can't you automatically tell if something's undead? Don't you have an ability or like something that does that about
Well,
you?
I'm not a cleric.
Yeah, clerics might be able to, but she's a
Oh,
druid.
you're a druid. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make a case for druids being able to, like... Well, no, because there's actually, like, a sense undead ability somewhere, right? There's, like, a spell for it.
Okay, so you take this, this lance, and fling it at, which doll were you targeting?
5.
Number 5. Look at where you're at.
I'm exactly 30 feet from him.
Cat bad. Make me a
So that was the save?
fortitude save, cat bad. Wait, what you rolled was a
Yeah, I didn't roll
you rolled the attack. Yeah, no, that's
Did I?
that's the
That
attack
was the
you rolled.
attack?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 'Cause it
Fortunately,
said something weird.
cat bad saved.
I mean, can Catbad even take damage from the spell Disrupt Undead? I mean, he's not undead.
You know what?
Yeah, target one undead creature.
Yeah, so yeah, all right. You have a point. Yeah, so this lance goes flying, whizzing past your head, and it like passes through you, and you feel like this energy, kind of like go through your body, and you're like, holy shit, what the hell was that? And then you turn and look at Vasadi, who's like, sorry.
Sorry.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
God.
doll number 2 is happily going to target the new person that just stepped in here. Lavara. Swings and misses. Bummer.
At least one of us has a decent AC.
Okay, I just got back.
Welcome
Right.
back.
You're being attacked again. Or not again, but you're being attacked. Wow, missed twice. That is a critical.
Oh, it's critical miss.
Yep. But it wasn't a 1 at least. All right, that's the end of their turn. Catbad, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
Well, these little bastards. Race shield. Quick chug my healing potion, and
that's the end of your turn.
that's the end of my turn.
Wait a minute.
What heal potion are you chugging?
I have a lesser heal.
Okay, what is it? How much does it heal?
Potion of Lesser Healing. It says 2d8 plus 5.
Okay, so roll 2d8,
I'm confused. Is drinking the potion 2 actions?
pulling it out and then drinking it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So 2d8 plus 5, 7, 5 is 12.
12. So you recover 12 hit points.
Okay. I have my armor back up. That is
All right. Advanced tracker.
one.
All right.
Evil Doll 1.
Doll number 1 is happy to, whoops, target Illawarra since she's right there.
And I am.
Ritz. Illawarra, you take 11 points of damage. Feeling confident. It swings again at you. Does not do so good this time.
Critical miss.
Critical
Hey.
miss.
Beast or famine.
Yeah. Crit and bad crit. All right, well, then that's the end of their turn. Blaze.
Okay. Well. So taking a look at the tactical situation, it looks like I can take a 5-foot step and strike Soulbound Doll number 1.
Yes.
So
You'll have
I
to
will.
peekaboo around
First
the
action
corner.
is to draw my rapier.
Okay.
Second
You
action
don't already
is
have
to
it
take,
out?
No, I drew the bomb. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, thank you.
All right. So I take the 5-foot step, and then I will control click target. Does it show me targeting Soulbound Doll number 1? Yes, I'm no longer
And
targeting Soulbound number 2.
there you
Okay. And now I will attempt to poke it with a sharp, pointy weapon.
all right. Do it.
Yeah, I don't hold forth a lot of hope. But we'll see. Could get lucky.
Poke it with a sharp stick.
I mean, 23.
You actually hit it.
Okay. Since I am not devising a stratagem or anything, I think it's just a standard d6 damage.
Yep.
Take my mighty 2 damage.
It squeaks.
I've scratched your tarnish.
Yeah.
Fear me.
It's like
And advance the tracker.
goes.
You don't have any bonuses for your damage?
No.
Oh.
I am the most ineffective member of the party when it comes to combat.
Ha! I've got you beat, I'll bet. At the moment.
Let's put that to the test. Let's see what you can do.
Now might be the time to try out those cool new swords.
Yeah.
Aliyah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stabby stab. I'm just
Alright.
trying to figure out the stupidest or the least stupid way to do this.
The stupidest.
Go right to the
stupid
left
way.
of Illawarra.
Gonna have to unmute while I'm narrating this, so I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stab this sound doll.
All right. So you have 2. Okay, there you go. What's behind doll number 1?
A miss.
Wait, that shouldn't be. Oh. That's
Yeah.
with the +1 modifier. I got confused for a second.
Freaking yeah.
There we go.
All right. You hit on your second attack. Good job.
Thank you.
Spanky spanky. 4 points of damage.
Alright, and then do I get a third attack or no? Because I had to ready my short sword.
You moved, so
Well,
you're
actually, you moved, readied. You didn't make that second attack.
Oh, oops.
All right, so that was doll number 1 with 4 points of damage. Let me give doll number 1 back their 4 points of damage. You stole from them. Okay.
Playing by the rules and I'm losing, so I'm just gonna cheat now.
All right, advance the tracker. All right, stall number 3. Doll number 3 is going to go ahead and attack Ilavara since. There we go. Since you're right there. Hits you. You take 8 points of damage. And it is going to attempt. Look at this real fast. Yeah. All right. It'll take another swing at you. That one missed, and it's going to 5-foot step to there. Doll number 4 is going to step forward here to the bad kitty and take a swing at you. Oh, unfortunately it missed.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
So sad.
Oh.
That one hit. 22. What's your AC?
20.
Yeah, it hit. Alright, so this one does a whopping 3 points of damage to the bad kitty. Then he's going to take a... Oh, wait, he can't, because that was his second attack. Yeah, he can't. Alright, doll number 5... is going to advance. Ilavara, do you have attack of opportunity?
I think as a fighter I should. Pretty sure that is the case. I'm always a little confused about attacks of opportunity and Pathfinder 2e because it's a little different. I'm pretty sure that is in fact the case.
Yeah, you should.
That's my understanding as well. Let's see. Attack of opportunity reaction, which at first doesn't explain it all.
All right.
Oh, move action makes a ranged attack, relieves a square during move action.
Yeah. It
melee strike against the trigger reader.
Do you want to use it?
So let me do that. It is against 5. Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, doll number 5.
All right. I would absolutely love to use it in point of fact. See, and I'm only targeting. Oh, there was the other one. Okay, just that one. Do it.
Up, that hits.
Sweet.
Roll damage.
Oh, nice hit.
Wow.
Wait.
All right. Wow, he's he popped him hard.
I totally have to get a strength score.
Like little chunks of, doll wood and doll stone come flying off of it.
That's
Angered.
so hot.
Angered, it swings at the bad kitty and hits, doing 4 points of damage. And it's going to 5-foot step back to there.
Does it have enough room? It only did one.
What?
That's right. It only did one. It did a step in the back and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ilavara, it is your turn.
First action, Ilavara stands up from prone. He will subsequently... No, that one. Oh, actually... You know what? Yeah, she will... So she stands up from prone, first action. 5-foot step as a second action in this direction, right next to Bad Kitty.
Okay.
And then attack doll number 5. Because, hey, follow up on the strike while the iron is hot, as the saying goes. Okay.
Ooh.
Right.
Damn.
So lethal. So powerful.
Damn.
So dead.
Crunch. Yeah, there's just chunks of doll flying everywhere. It's gross.
Oh my lord.
It's just disgusting.
I like how I did 30 more damage than was necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's absolutely
and
disgusting.
That is my final action.
I definitely
saved
have
the-
Great Axe.
What'd you say?
I definitely have Great Axe Envy.
Yes. All right. That ends my turn.
Yeah, Kendall is no more. All right, Vasadi, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's an action to do this. It worked against the scorpion, so I'm gonna take like a couple of the dancing lights, and they're just gonna dance around Dull 1 and 2's heads as a distraction.
Okay.
So you're trying to dazzle them or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I have you roll for that? There was
I
something.
can't remember.
There was something else that you did along with it that triggered that. It wasn't just the lights.
I think it was because I popped them into existence. This one, they're already kind of floating around, and so I'm just bringing them over.
No. Something else that you did that because dazzling or wait, these aren't dazzling lights, right?
Oh, they're dancing light.
Yeah.
So like
Lights.
I'm just trying to be distracting.
Okay.
Like you know when you get like those little lightning bugs in your face, and you're just like focused
Right.
on those. It could not work. I don't know. I'm just doing what I can because I
I
can't do
mean,
anything.
yeah, it mechanically you could say I'm assisting my teammates. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah.
and that works. That's a thing. You're assisting the team.
I am assisting. Looks like Hylia because she's right next to both of them.
Want to assist Hylia? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Advanced tracker.
Okay.
All right. Doll number 2 is going to follow Ilavara and is going to swing and miss. And take a second shot. Wow, also missed. All right.
I
Fat
feel good
Kitty.
about that.
Nah, that was just a wasted turn.
I think it worked out pretty well.
That irritating little mess. Raw rapier. Attack with rapier, so and
Okay, you hit.
Nice.
8 points of damage.
Not bad.
Yeah.
since it appears that I lose my shield every time I do that, I'm losing my shield.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay, and I had forgotten to put the persistent damage on doll number 2, so I just added that in there. All right,
Okay.
doll number 1 is going to attack Hylia.
That's not nice.
I mean, they've already proved that they're fairly antisocial.
Yeah.
I mean, so am
That's
I.
kinda cool.
Wow.
There's antisocial, and then there's
Swing and a
antisocial.
miss. What is your AC?
19.
Hits with the 20. It does 2 points of damage and is going to move there. Blaze.
All right, so let's see. There's like an arrow in the way. How do I? There's like an arrow pointing for me to Soulbound Doll number 1. Like, how do I turn
untarget.
that off?
Oh,
Okay,
you click
cool.
on
Thank
the,
you.
the
Oh,
untarget.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so can I take a 5-foot step past Hylia to the north to go basically here?
Yeah.
Okay. I will take a 5-foot step to do so. And then I will devise a strategy on doll number 2 in an attempt to further disable it. Let's see what my attack would have got me.
Oh.
Okay, so that would have missed. So what I will do... Oh, wait. My character's shifting.
Yeah, I was trying
There
to
we go.
get you moved over. I was having technical difficulties.
Okay.
All right.
I know the attack would have missed,
Right?
so I will attempt to... this guy is armed with a weapon, right? He's using a... They are, in fact, using, like, spears or something?
Yeah, I mean, they're like smashing with their hands.
Can I disarm him with his shield? Can I basically try and wrestle his shield away from him?
Yeah.
Okay. I will make an athletics roll to attempt to do so.
Which one is this that you're doing?
Disarm?
Number 2?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the only one I can reach. All right, so here we go. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, let me get his stats real fast. Asadi, stop screaming so much.
Look, I'm scared.
Obviously. Actually, believe it or not, you failed.
Shoot. Well, I tried. Okay, that's it for me. Hi, Leah. Best of luck.
Thank you. I'm going to resume my attempts to freaking land any damage on anybody.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, snicker and
Wait,
snack.
if you shift up, if you 5-foot step northward, you can get flanking on Soulbound Doll too, but that does leave you open to an attack from another enemy.
So, what does assisting a character do for them?
It gives them a bonus on their attack, but she needed a 20.
Ah,
Hi, Leah. If you shift 1 square to your north of Doll 2, you will flank it. You can take a 5-foot step to get there, and that will, however, open you to attack from Soulbound Doll 1. There's a risk reward thing going on here,
Oh,
but
Oh.
flanking is pretty helpful.
Hold on.
Um.
Before you do anything, I've got to flat foot him. Okay.
wouldn't Ilivara also be flat-footed? She's flanked.
Ilivara is currently being flanked, yes. So this would also help Ilivara, because you'd be wounding his opponent.
Okay. Okay, so you hit.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yes.
Super nice. Yeah, there we go. Rogues and flanking just go together naturally. Do that all the time. It's super useful for rogues.
Yeah,
You get
it's
like
super
so much
good.
stuff for doing it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you bring these short swords out and just slice and dice the shit out of this thing. Dead.
Awesome.
There we go.
Can I move anymore?
Let's see. You moved. Let's see. You attacked, moved, and attacked. No, you're done. All right, doll number 3 is going to move here and is going to target the rogue now that the rogue's presented such a threat. Oh. And slips on a banana peel. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It is prone.
Good.
Doll number 4 already has the bad kitty targeted, so let's just stick with that. Crits on you, bad kitty.
Sure.
13 points of damage. Ooh,
Wow.
nasty. And they know that they can't move, so they're going to attempt to rip you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. I rolled a 1. Yeah, he slips and falls prone too. So 3 and 4 are both prone. Let me put those effects on them.
1 and 4. Is that 1?
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Oh, it is 3 and 4. Never mind.
Prone. Paralyzed, petrified, prone. And prone. Alright, Ilavara.
I like the setup. Okay, yeah, definitely attacking the enemy field drone. That is very handy to me.
Yeah, these guys
Let's
both
do
just
it.
like... I rolled 2 critical fail ones. 2 natural ones.
At once. Okay, well, I will try to make use of that as best I can.
What the hell?
Hats off to our fallen enemies. Can we get 20 subs in chat, please?
Yeah, right? Okay, so wait, you, oh, okay, I see. So you did 12 points of damage to which one?
All 4.
All
I cracked him
4.
with the axe.
Oh, man. He's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, Kendall
sorry.
doesn't even have a unit anymore.
Dang.
Oh no, for doll.
Yeah.
The ultimate doll indignity.
Yeah, it just has like a little U-shaped thing there in its crotch, like there's nothing left.
Oof.
Okay. Just thinking about little kind of tactically for a moment here. I feel like between Vasati and Cathbed they can finish off Dolphar is like on its last legs. So Ilvar's gonna take a 5-foot step here.
Okay.
That's her second action, and then attack the also prone doll number 3.
Okay.
Red thing's not low. Wait, no, that's the second attack. There we go. Damn it! I saw that roll off like a 20.
I know, right?
Yeah, I always hate when that happens. Oh well, that ends exhausts the things Ilvar can do.
Alright. Vasati.
Okay. So I'll move into this corner here
Uh-huh.
and take out my club and try to do something.
And bonk it
Oh,
on the
fuck.
head.
Sorry.
Oh, that 19
I
was
saw the
so
19.
close.
That was close.
Yeah.
Almost there.
I would have missed anyways. It was all 3, right?
I'm
So
curious,
I
what
moved, I
offensive-
attacked.
What
one more.
offensive spells do you have? Or no, sorry, that's Vasati, not Halia. Never mind.
I'm gonna raise my shield because I don't want to get hurt. That's it.
You
I'm
have a
done.
shield?
Yeah, I have a wooden shield.
Oh.
Well, that's very weird. Okay.
And then Vasati's like yelling at people for running away.
I'm gonna slap that guy down.
Don't run away. You
Oh
missed.
my lord.
Not only did you miss,
You missed badly.
big
I
missed.
I missed and my rapier got stuck.
All right, let's go to the tables on this one. Let's see what happened here. Uh-oh. You swung and miss. And you hit Vasati. Roll damage.
It's a good thing you pulled your shield out.
It's apparently not doing much. I'm still getting damaged.
Well, actually, roll target Vasati and roll your attack. So deselect doll number 4.
I keep getting shown as targeting others.
Yeah, it's very weird.
All right. Yeah, because you have Ilavara selected. So you can click on yourself. There you go. Now roll your rapier attack.
Hello.
With the same roll.
Yeah. Oh, you missed. All right, your turn's over. All right. Doll number 1 is still going after Hylia. 21 hits. 7 points of damage. Swings at you again. That's a miss. It 5 foot steps back to there.
Rude.
All right.
Blaze.
So now it is my turn. And folks have moved in such a way that basically I cannot move past them without triggering attacks of opportunity.
Well,
Uh,
so Pathfinder isn't like D&D.
yeah.
There are attacks of opportunity, but not every creature automatically has it.
Yep.
They actually have to have that feat.
Yeah. I'm willing to take the risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to here. And then I will attempt to knock out Soulbound Doll number 4. So I will devise a stratagem. This allows me to use my intelligence to hit instead of my dex. So that gives me a +1.
And by
One.
knockout, you mean you're using non-lethal, or
No,
you're
no,
gonna,
as in
take
like
them
I'm
out?
gonna take him out of commission.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. All right. So this is me attempting to devise a stratagem to poke him till he falls apart.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to
Comes
combat.
apart at the stitching.
That's the hope. Okay, rapier.
That's wood.
So it turns
Okay.
out that your hit would actually succeed. Don't forget to target him.
Okay. You're right. Good point. We'll do that. All right, and now I will roll my 2d6.
Okay.
And I will
I
do
really could devise a
moderate amounts of
stratagem.
damage. Woo!
Yeah. And that was
Okay.
on number 4.
Correct.
Right.
That is the end of my turn. It is now Hylia's turn.
All right, let's continue stabbing people.
All right.
Or, hold up, before I do, can I move over here,
Yeah.
flank him?
Yeah,
You
that
certainly
will
can.
totally.
So doll number
number
3.
3. Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, flat foot him.
Sure, sorry. Scary.
Wait a minute.
I seriously love this one. It's the funniest one. All right.
Dragon?
It doesn't scare me. Who? That cat, was that you? Said that? Is that a dragon?
No, that was your freaking wife.
Oh. Okay.
I
Make
will be
me an attack. Hylia's like, is this a dragon?
Is it flat-footed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not showing up on the combat tracker. So.
It is on mine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
Doing
yeah.
it right.
Stab him again.
Good work.
Dirty work. That one
And
missed.
Oh, I saw the 18.
one more time.
You can't.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
made an
I
attack.
moved.
attack.
You moved.
I told you, this isn't going well, so I'm cheating. Okay, go.
All right. So the first thing that doll number 3 is going to do is stand up. Let's get rid of that. And then doll number 3 is going to attack Hylia. Actually, doll number 3 is going to 5-foot step, thus avoiding an attack of opportunity, and then attack Hylia. Hylia is going to be flat-footed. All right, so doll number 3. There we go. Whoops, why didn't that work? Okay, here we go. Big attack. No, missed. 5-foot step attack. You know what?
The good guys have been thwarted.
Ooh, the second one hits.
Was standing up not an action?
Action move. Oh, you're right. Stand up.
Oh, thank
move,
the Lord.
action. Yeah,
Thank
You're
the Lord.
you are correct. Thank you. All right, Ilavara.
All right, Ilvar, real quick.
All right, so timeout. Just FYI, we are at 5:35. Do you guys want to finish the combat or save it till next week?
There's 2 of them left,
Yep.
and they're both wounded.
Yes.
I vote for finishing the combat.
Yeah.
Same.
I gotta get rolling fairly soon, but I have a little time to kind of keep on, hopefully wrap up combat, but it's gotta be like as soon as we're done.
Okay.
Can we do you think like 15 more minutes?
I'm sure.
Okay, let's do 15 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so Ilvara is already targeting this one. She is going to attack it.
You're not going to move down to the corner so you have it
I didn't hear it. What'd you say?
You want to move to the corner so you bracket it?
I guess I could. Yeah, okay, I'll do another 5-foot step. I'll do that. I'll do exactly that. Good idea.
Actually, a
Yeah.
10-foot step, but yeah, it's a move.
Wait, it was a 5. I thought it was 5.
Right, but you want to
Oh.
move all the way as one action, or are you gonna 5-foot step, 5-foot step?
You know what, I'll just stick with the original 5-foot step, just to make it a little less confusing. I'm just gonna attack it anyway. It's not gonna make much difference. Oh, that didn't work out.
It missed.
Yeah, so I will do my second attack, which will be my final action.
Okay.
Will be all she wrote. Yes.
And it may indeed be all she wrote for the unfortunate doll.
Actually, hang on a second. Doll number 3 is not flat-footed. However, 20 still would have hit. So, okay. Wow.
Oof.
Fucking wrecked it.
Wow.
Alright, that's my final action.
Nice.
Better check yourself. Alright, Vasadi.
So moving over to next to it by going around my friends would be the full 30 feet, yeah?
4, 5, 25. Well, it depends on where you go, but...
Well, like right there. But like I'd be
5,
going
10, 15,
the roundabout.
20, 25. Yeah, well, you can get the same space by doing 25 by going the other way. Like,
Well, I didn't want to... Oh, okay.
10.
Oh, yeah. Hallway.
Yeah, 20. So,
That
yeah.
works too.
Okay.
And I'll try to smack it with my club.
Target it.
Ah, fudge. I missed anyways.
That's okay.
Dice hate me. What the heck? Might as well use my last one to try again.
Sure, why not?
What am I doing here? This one. +1. Thank you. Yep. Nope. Nothing happens. Okay, I'm done.
Really.
Alright. Got bad. Place is like,
I'm encouraging him. Run at him, Catman. Run!
yeah. Run towards him.
All right.
Got bad. Barely clinging to life. Swings and misses.
And what the hell?
Man, your dice have been mean to you tonight. Should probably rotate those out.
Just, every now and then you get a rough cast of the dice.
Yeah, a series of rough casts.
A series of unfortunate incidents.
This thing is like backed into a corner. It's like, shit. It's still going after Hylia.
Like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh
Yeah.
fuck.
It's gonna fight to the death. Take 4 points of damage. And swings at you again. It.
Oh. Actually
What's your
hits.
AC?
That hits.
You take another 3 points of damage. It
Wow.
tumbles through Saudi.
Really? Where does it end up?
We're gonna find out. We're about to find out. Oh, snap! 24, hell yeah. Boom.
Okay.
Kind of out of the frying pan into the fire on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel good about this because I was just thinking, geez, there's no way I can maneuver to strike this thing. Problem solved.
well, at least
Right.
it's not in a corner.
So we'll move over there to flank it.
Okay.
I will target it.
Hang on. Hold on.
Sure.
All right, it's flat-footed.
All right. And
Dang.
now I will attempt to do the thing where I cogitate.
Where's the best place on this stupid little monster to hit?
Precisely. All right.
Yeah.
And I still miss. All right. So I will attempt to wrestle his shield away from him.
Okay.
So this will be a athletics roll. Oh
No.
wow. Well, I'm glad I wasn't swinging a weapon when I attempted that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just advance the tracker and quietly,
Yeah.
whistle past the
Let it happen.
graveyard on that one.
Just
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. Maybe.
5, 10. Okay. Yep. Hang on. Let me get rid of your flat feet. Okay. Hylia, clinging to life. Hits.
Oh,
4
That was
points of
lame.
damage. Still barely clinging to life. Misses.
Next.
All right. And Ilvar is just going to step right about here, or move right about here, and then attack our foe, as is her usual practice.
This poor little doll.
Oh,
Hits.
that's about to get a little,
Poor little
about to get a
doll
little
just
more.
like, just fucking end it. Can't even run away.
Yeah. So
All
that
right.
damages it significantly.
It's staggering. One of its little plastic legs is like flipping around.
All right, and let's go for the finisher.
Cleaved off one of its
Oh,
like fake boobs.
poor Barbie.
And that's all they wrote.
Bam.
Goodbye, Barbie.
Hats off to Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
Heads off to
Wow.
Barbie and Ken.
Pop.
Get rid of the scary music. Ooh. Wow. All right.
That was messy. Messy.
It was messy. Okay. So, congratulations. You guys lived. You're still kind of raked up. And don't forget that next session, so Sam, you might want to put a little note here, to finish like inspecting, all the goods and stuff in this room, because there's still
Right. The room has not been inspected
there are things to be had in here.
yet. Okay. Note has been applied.
All right, cool. Let me say goodbye to chat, and I'll be back with you guys in a second, okay?
All
Bye,
right.
chat.
Okay, chat. Another exciting adventure with Sunday Fun Day as they work their way through Tomb, little ancient Osirian relics, dust out of the clutches of the dead. Thank you so much for joining us. It's really great to have you. Appreciate y'all. And don't forget, next week, Friday night at 7 Central. I'm sorry, 7 Eastern. Saturday at 7 Eastern, and then again Sunday Fun Day at 3:30 Eastern. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye. Goodbye. Bye now.